Hey, hey everyone, welcome to another episode of Friday Night Bricks. This is episode 149, and we are edging that much closer to 150 and 3 years. So, getting there. So tonight, hopefully we're going to build a blacksmith shop, a different one. This is the one I built last week over here in the distance. So, I got this real little one here, this little blacksmith shop here. So that's what I built last week. So hopefully I'll build the one that's in the distance this week. Hopefully this one, we can build this one this week. So, but I might try and build it on mills. So I might have to take this is my old one for I was going to try and do the old castle keep up on a elevated platform. So I got to take that apart first. So I'm going to dig out myself a brick separator. Take that apart first. And we'll see who joins us in tonight. We'll see. I did get some crafting done today, so hopefully we won't have to do too much of that tonight.
That's it.
Go figure. Actually, I should have brought some bins. I got bins at home. For my storage, I just always forget to bring stuff to put stuff. Oh, actually, you know what? I got these. I use this. I got my old sorting trays from the old advent calendars. And of course, those are probably sorting bins for advent calendars that I didn't open, but we damaged out in the store. So we'll just kind of, because I was planning on doing some interesting work for the castle, for the keep. I was going to elevate it, so I'm going to take it apart, though. I mean, everything's still always up in the air when it comes to the castles. So we'll see who joins us in tonight. I do have a backlog video, and I do have a showing, sorting, and storing segment also. So I did make a couple quick videos today. So show those at some point. And of course, ironically, I'm building castle, and my backlog, Busters is castle also. So, and I hate to do it because Brett won't be happy with what I'm going to show tonight in terms of what I've got sitting in the backlog. So,
are you going to offend me? Are you, Reed? What's happening?
Well, no, you might be upset that I've got stuff that old sitting in my collection that's not built at this point in time.
Oh, buddy, please don't. Jang was building earlier on Si O'Connor's stream. He had a black set. I don't know which set it was. I did ask in the chat, but people were ignoring me. But yeah, he was building a set. Now you're telling me you're getting all the vintage castle. The other day, Chop had all the vintage castle. Damn.
Well, okay, so in other words, you're saying I should just go right into it and just make it. Hey, TJ, how's it going, buddy?
Hello.
Brett's already dreading the fact of the backlog tonight. It's castle, or building castle. So I figured, what? Oh, man, I hate when I do that. Dang it. Okay. 2 monitors. I need to just get I need a big, 60-inch TV that has, massive, massive size, 4,000 by 2,500 or something crazy like that.
Are we talking castle, Reed? Because I'll have a deal with you on my telly. I don't mind.
No.
It's better, buddy, if you've got a big screen and you can dual screen. Most PCs can dual screen nowadays anyway, even the basic ones.
So here we go. We've got some castle. Oh. So I do have a skeleton ship attack. That one actually is opened. Obviously, I opened it just to confirm all the pieces. I think the box had been damaged a little bit. So those are the old sale tags. I don't remember what it was going for originally. I did stop and look at that. I got the troll warships. I got 2 of those, and they're both open. Actually, unfortunately, I traded away that green dragon on one of them to one of the old employees at the Lego store. Obviously, remember I said I was going to be doing cities, so I wasn't thinking I would, be a big deal. so I traded that away. I'll be kicking myself till the day I die on that one. That was probably
well, you know, maybe one day if the set without the dragon happens to come available, Reed, you'll consider your good friend in the UK, you know?
You never know. And so,
well, no, but if you don't ask, you don't know. And I've never seen that set. I've seen a few of the later 90s castle ones. That's where I got the red dragon from.
Yeah, this one probably came after the Vikings. So basically, I traded one, and then I opened the other one so I could have a green dragon. So I pulled the green dragon out of the one. Might end up just building them. We'll see. You know,
that's it. Like I said, the old sets don't get built enough.
So I might build it. Who knows? Maybe I'll build them and just make one giant ship. You know, you never know. There's that possibility. So let's keep playing. So that was a good set, and then I've got a dark Vladix. What is it? Vladix Dark Fortress. It's an old one, and that one I had two of. Picked up from some guy super cheap. Bought it out of his trunk for I don't know what I paid. Probably $50 each set or something. I think I sold one later on for whatever, you know. Sold it. Didn't think I needed it. Another castle mishap. Oh well, it happens. And so I sold one, and then that one's I still have, but it's open. I opened it at one point for whatever reason, and bags are still sealed on the inside. It's just the box is open. Oh, this one's gonna be a tough one to build mills. I actually just noticed. This is a gray plate that fell off of one of my bins in my storage, and I broke the corner. That could still be mills, I guess. So, okay, so we'll continue that. So then we have the Royal Castle, 20% off. This was a nice one. This one I think has the nice king. I think this one had the ghost too on that one. So that one I picked up. That was, I think, if you know, too bad Hinkle never really will never join us again. But actually, this was back in the day when there were a few times where people had actually walked into the back hallway, and of course, I think one of the big execs saw that one day and were like, what are all those people doing in the back hallway? I think that was the end of that. You know, that's kind of how mistakes happen once it happens. Nobody's let back in the back hallway, but they were in the back hallway, and I think somebody put his name on it, so I was like, oh, we've already started that? That was the set I wanted, and it was a different set. I was like, oh, okay, well, then I'm going to put my name on this, and, you know, it was funny. And then I've got, obviously a Prison Tower Rescue. Bought that. Was pretty cool. Maybe I went on sale. Who knows? I do have some of the battle packs from the one castle line, the Lion Knights. I think I have 3 of those. And then the Dragon Knights, I got 3 of those. And then the Forest Ambush, I found those cheap, maybe at a Kmart or something. I bought 4 of those. I got a couple carts from the Kingdoms. So I got a couple of prison carriage rescues. Those guys actually, I think I sold one of those in the blacksmith shop. I opened 3 or 4 of those at one point because I was going to I used those wheels, the brown wheel pieces.
Yeah.
For a boat. I was using it for a paddle boat early on when they did the RC car back in like 2000. Probably 2011, 2012, because I think I built the boat for the first year I went to Brick World. So it must have been 2011 or very early in 2012. So I used those. So I opened a few of those for that. And then I think I sold Chop a couple of the other ones. And then I got the small sets when they went on sale, like $2, normally maybe 4, so it'd been half off. So I got one of the Troll. I only have one Jester, so I either gave a bunch away or sold a couple. I got 5 Wizards, so. But that was kind of, you know. I bought a lot of those small sets back in the day. They went to the right price, and so, but
they're cool. Them small sets, they're really cool.
Yeah, and then reason the chess sets, reason the chess set is in the backlog is it still has the base plates in it. Corporal Bodie, welcome. And that purple helmet on that guy from Vladix Fortress, that was the one that I actually used. I used that in my jetpack guys. Like I had some Purple Horde guys that actually wore jetpacks on a couple of the shows that I made. I made it in digital designer, then bought the parts online. A couple of parts are pretty old, and so I use that, but it has to clip. I thought it was like just a shield that actually clips onto a helmet. And then the chest sets are in there because I never built the chest sets. I took the guys out and used the guys, but the base plates are still in there and all the parts, so that's why they're in the backlog, because I never built the rest of it. So, but yeah. That's pretty much, Castle's just going to, I don't have as much. You'd think I'd have a lot more with all the Castle stuff. And of course, I found my pink bucket. Actually, you know what? Did I bring my pink bucket? I looked at it. I was going to bring it and I didn't bring it. It's there. Crap. And then the Castle, working on the changes to the Castle. So got to show the clear Castle if I'm playing with the other Castles. But yeah, that's Castle. I don't have much. And I don't include the Nexo with the Castle, so I'll have to still have another Nexo thing. Plus, I have a ton of Nexo, so I pulled that out and threw it on the build table, so it was kind of a tough thing to do. But I actually did. I grabbed my stuff in case I want to do mills for the shop, and of course, I do have lots of green plates, and so I found those. And actually it'll fit enough across it. So I think somebody said it's 22 by 24 studs. So, and then I think a few people have been talking like in the Denver area about their sorting. So, I did sort my stuff at one time, like 2x. So my 2x stuff, some of it's been sorted. So I figured I'd bring my 2x bricks, but I need some of my clear bricks to mark my corners of my mills plates so people will know they're mine. If I use clear, I think that's a pretty obvious choice. Okay. I'm doing all four corners. I don't know if I have Technic. I think I left my Technic behind, which might be precarious, I guess, unless I center it. I don't know. We'll see. What did they say? 22 by 24. I don't know. I guess we'll see. We'll see. This is going to be interesting, too, because this isn't going to sit on there very well. Okay. That's the problem, too, is I don't know what I was going to put in the sides. Didn't really plan on this very well, the mills. I planned the top, but didn't plan the rest of it. That's kind of how it goes, Terrible planning on my part. So, what are you working on tonight, Brett?
I got my little care package that I've been waiting for with my castle.
Oh, so it's castle building night, is what you're saying.
Well, I got some castle bits read. I got a set. I got a train. I got quite a few different. I've got some of the Imperial flag. Sails and the hull for a boat. I don't know where it's all hidden. It's all over the place, buddy. I would show you, but yeah, I got quite a few bits. But yeah, I pulled the whole front off my castle earlier, and I've been doing it ever since. And I wasn't happy with it 10 minutes ago, so I took the whole thing apart. True Brett style. I'm going to rebuild it. I'll hopefully rebuild it.
Okay, we just lost Reed.
Yeah, I noticed that, Jay. So what you been up to, buddy?
Not too much today. I took a 2.5-hour nap.
Good man.
From like 2 to 4:30, and it's 7:15 now, where I am. I think I only woke up because I knew it was dinner time.
Aye. The kids are back at school now, Jay, so I have to behave during the week. But yeah, come the weekend, that's my time. So yeah, I just stay up till whenever I feel it's time for bed. Have you acquired any more of them Ninjago sets yet?
What was that? My internet tapped out for a second.
I know you got one or two of the new Ninjago sets. There was a couple more you wanted to get though, wasn't there?
Yeah. So I have the Keeper's Village and Lloyd's Bike here with me. I built those last week sometime. And then I ordered the Catamaran Sea Battle and it went to my house. So when I get home in early mid-May, I'll have something to build.
Yeah, yeah.
And then I'm still kind of debating on the Jungle Dragon. It's a good dragon, but I don't know if I necessarily like it.
Well, that's it. That's it.
Yeah, I'm not entirely sure.
It's not that. I'd imagine you're still in awe over the gardens, and yeah, I know. Even as a non-Ninjago person myself, that's one set I wouldn't mind having.
Yeah, that set is fantastic.
I like the price, Jay. The price. As soon as they said it was only like $250, considering how big it is, I can deal with Lego when they work like that. I don't mind fronting the big dollars. Do you know what I mean? Because, like you say, it's a lot of parts. It's an epic build, and it just looks so good when it's done.
Yeah, it's wonderful.
He was having internet problems last week.
Yeah.
Mind you saying that, I've had a few problems today as well, so I'm not going to say anything.
Oh, dude, Reed's internet broke.
Yeah.
So we're here.
Signal dropped.
Yeah.
Me and TJ are holding the fort.
Yeah, so I'm just on the fence about the Jungle Dragon. I don't know if I'll get it. Maybe I will. Maybe I'll ask for it for Christmas and my birthday later in the year.
Well, see, that's the other thing, you know. I hate to say it because I sound like a real Lego person now, but because I'm building this monstrosity, Jay, it kills me financially because I have to buy the parts for this. But once I get to the point where this is actually like half done and the next step is the figures and the interior, you know, then my budget frees up again. And yeah, first thing I'll be diving for is that gardens if I get a chance.
Miss me? Not really.
Does it mean that we have to behave now that you're back?
Well, I bypassed my router. Maybe my router's dying. I don't know. So I bypassed it and just went straight with the frickin' whatever. I don't know. Straight to the computer. So yeah. I don't know what's going on. I have no idea.
Your sound is good, but your video's a little laggy.
Yeah.
Okay, well then let's see here. Okay, that must mean something's jacked up here. Let's see here. Oh, you know, I know I'm in the wrong thing. Let's see here. No. Let's see here. I don't know.
Hello, Chop.
Something's all jacked up. I don't know. Oh.
Hey, Joe.
What's up? What's going down?
Not much.
Hi, Juju. Hi, Juju.
Don't.
I just ordered the blacksmith shop.
Oh, nice.
Hey, we're going back to basics, I guess, tonight. No OBS. Just one big screen, guys. You don't know. You don't have any idea where you're at. You don't know what
That's
floor
okay.
it is.
That's okay because the other screen you can't really see. Like you can't see anything anyway.
Maybe I don't want you. Maybe I'm showing top secret information that I don't want you to see, man.
I don't think that you are.
Did you see what Reed just had flexing? He was flexing, mate. He was really flexing on the castle front.
I just ordered the blacksmith shop.
Yeah, no, he was flexing on the vintage castle.
Just some old stuff, you know, troll warships, skeleton ship attack, royal castle.
You have an echo, Reed.
I have an echo now too. Test. Test.
That's better.
Yeah, good. I can't tell. Ask Titanium J.
I think it sounds okay.
I muted myself and unmuted. I
That
don't
was
know.
not convincing, Titanium, but thank you.
Thanks, Titanium. Appreciate it. Way to make me feel good.
Super not convincing, but okay. It sounds okay.
That's how it goes, right? You know, just we'll try and be convincing, even though we won't be convincing. But, you know.
Yeah, it sounds real good.
I'm still waking up. I had a 2.5 hour nap today. I'm tired.
And I should have done that.
Grandpa Titanium.
Well, I was trying to say what had happened last night on Hoosier stream. I actually my work truck, first thing in the morning, 2 miles down the road, got in a fight with a telephone line. Yeah. Of course, my truck won. I mean, the telephone line snapped. Of course, you know it didn't stand a chance. But
I hate that when taller trucks come down my road and they rip the telephone line out of my house and I don't have internet.
Yeah,
It's happened twice.
Well, I mean, this must have been hanging pretty freaking low. I mean, telephone is the lowest. I mean, so yeah, it was kind of crazy. I was just like, what? You know, there was a guy sitting at the intersection when I was like, I was mad because he pulled out and didn't, you know, and he didn't wait till the last minute to pull out. But the problem is he didn't like flash his lights or anything indicating there was an issue or something. But the state, you know, a trooper or police officer shows up and he was like, oh, I was showing up because somebody said they reported a busted windshield. And I saw you sitting here and I was like, well, okay, well, they're not here. I don't know. I mean, they must have obviously must not have truly had a busted windshield. You know, maybe doing some insurance fraud. I don't know. So I actually just basically left. Oh, shoot. I'm look and see if I have any Technic bricks, but I don't think I do. So, Chop, what are you working on tonight?
My stained glass bird house.
Stained glass bird house.
I'm gonna use all transparent bricks, colored.
Is it a castle related stained glass?
That's a birdhouse for my work. There's a birdhouse build-off at my work for supposed to be fun, I guess.
I was hoping they had some parts to use, but
Supposed to be some kind of fun thing.
well, maybe in here. Maybe not. I don't know. What are my good parts? All my train motors I bought. That's nice to find, I guess. I don't know what happened to those.
Reed, did M Lego 17 contact you?
I think I saw something about some kind of polybag or something.
Yeah, I go on because he has the exclusive Shima polybag that came with the 3DS game, the one that I had. And he asked me if I wanted it, and I said no, but I know that Reed doesn't own that polybag. And actually, I had been looking at them on eBay to get you one, Reed, because I was going to buy you one. And I said, but I know Reed doesn't own that one, and I bet you would want it. So I told him.
Yeah, I think I glanced at it. I hadn't had a chance to get back to him yet. Message him and see what his asking price is, or see if he's. If
I'm sure not very much.
Huh?
I'm sure not very much. I mean, he sounded like he was just going to give it to me. So I don't know. Pay shipping? I don't know.
I'll reach out to him.
I doubt that he's trying to get big bucks for it. It's not worth a lot. I can get one on eBay for $4. So I just directed him towards you because I know you didn't have it when I showed it to you.
Oh, okay.
During one of the polybag wars, you're like, "Oh, I don't have that one." So I've had it in my eBay alert me if some go for sale, just because I was gonna buy it for you as a gift. But then he had one, so I just said, "Check with me." I already got that polybag. So
sounds good. I'll have to
might as well check it out. If whatever.
Yeah.
I'll pay him for it if he wants something for it. Because I'm buying a different one from him. He has a Nexonites one that I don't have, one of the foil bags from Europe.
Oh.
And so I'm buying that I'm getting that from him. So.
Yeah, I saw some foil bags recently of something somewhere. I can't remember where Bricks and Minifigs had something, but I don't remember which ones they had. They just had some weird foil ones that I hadn't seen. But...
Well, that's so vague, it doesn't really tell me anything.
I know. I like to leave you just hanging by a thread.
I only had we had a 50-hour work week, so pretty beat up.
Okay, here's Jesse. Hey, Jesse, how's it going?
What's up?
What's up, Jesse?
Happy
Not
Friday, Brett. Reed.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
I mean, hi, Jesse. What's up, man?
And
Oh,
Buttchop.
Jesse.
Oh, yeah, TJ is off camera.
Oh, no.
But oh, no. What's Jesse up to tonight?
I'm going to build the logo for the Falcon and the Winter Soldier on a couple base plates. And
sounds a little bit more fun than I'm just building a blacksmith shop. So,
Yeah, I would like to build
exciting here.
I want to build that blacksmith shop.
yeah,
I traded it. I traded it for some. I got it in a trade when I was selling some stuff. I did need some money because I do have to pay for my lug bulk. So I mean,
They have the new blacksmith shop already for trade.
well, some person responded to one of my Facebook Marketplace ads, and she had bought two. She was going to give one to her brother. Actually, the people I think I might have recruited for DENLUG or for WISLUG. We'll see. It's possible. Possible. When I run into people, I have to talk about the group, and especially if they're Lego addicts, I gotta help them. Gotta help them. Keep that addiction alive. I mean, I'm not gonna help them cure the addiction, but I'm gonna help them keep the addiction alive.
Reed, you enabler, you.
enabler, yes, that's the word.
To me, I'm gonna enable you to keep that great addiction alive. Never gonna let you disappear with that.
Like it basically just came back in stock because it was out of stock and then it was on back order and now it's actually I just ordered it because it's in stock.
Yeah. Well, I mean, and I was going to buy it. I didn't. It wasn't going to be a first day buy. So
It was sold out. I couldn't buy it first day.
Yeah, she actually had asked. She had asked at one point. She's like, "Well, do you?" Of course, that's as a person who's selling Lego. That's almost the worst thing you want to hear is, "Well, would you want anything in trade?" And I'm kind of going, "Oh, okay. Well, what do you got?" And then she was like, "Well, I got a Voltron, and I got this, and then I got a blacksmith shop. I go, oh, was it the new blacksmith shop? And he's like, yeah. I said, well, that one I'd be interested in.
Well, yeah, because if you were going to buy it anyway, that just makes it.
Well, yeah, I was dragging my feet on it. I mean, it's not.
It hasn't been out that long. You haven't had time to drag anything.
That's true.
Well, I mean, I did show off some of the other castle sets that I probably should be building that probably should be higher on the priority list.
You were only live for 15 minutes when I joined. What did you all show? And why do you not show it when people are actually watching?
Well, did you want here? I'll show it now. Oh,
Oh,
well,
yeah,
people watching? People watch my show? Are you sure?
I don't know, but in the first 15 minutes, usually it takes a while for viewers to join in. Normally, the first 15 minutes is dead air. I usually do introductions then because no one's watching, so I just do my introduction. Oh yeah, that's a good one. Oh yeah. Wait, do you have more than one of that one?
No. Well, I probably did years ago. I think I sold one eventually, but because
there was something that you had multiples of that.
Well, yeah, that one, the troll warship, but it's missing the dragons.
Oh, I don't want that troll warship. Ooh, no, I don't want that one either. I have that one.
Well,
my son was a kid.
There's probably this other one that's coming up that you probably want, but I only have one of that, the Royal Cat.
Oh, no, that's not it. It was something that you had more than one of, so. I mean, I want that one. Yes, I want that one, but that's not what it was. That's a good one. That's the Royal Castle.
Reed, you upset Corporal Bodie.
Wait, you got multiple of the Kingdoms one? That Kingdoms Black Castle?
No, the Black Vladix Dark Fortress. Well, I had, but I only have one now.
No, not the Vladix, the one above it.
Oh, the Prison Tower? No, I only have one of that.
Wait, you have. What about those? That night pack? Yeah, that night pack. That one, the 4 fig set.
Yeah, the silver guys. Yeah, I got 4 of those. Bodie, he's just jealous because he joined late. But I gotta show Chop because he's a castle.
Yeah, I have that one, the little blacksmith with the water wheel.
Yeah.
I don't have that one.
Chop is part of the collab for Brick World, so it's one of those things. I got to make him happy, So yeah.
But I do want that Castle 4 pack of figs, the one on the blister pack.
Oh.
I got that. You sold me that one.
Okay, you're talking the silver guys, the lion guys that were right back. Those guys.
Yeah. Or yeah, do you have? Or do you have? What's
I got
next to it where they have the feathers.
The what? The black ones?
Yeah.
Those are the Dragon Knights. Yeah.
That's the only one you have multiples of?
I have extras of those, yeah.
Yeah, because I don't have either of those fig packs.
Okay. Good to know.
So we'll work something out.
No, but Bodie, no. I mean, you were here right at the start. So, but Chop's another castle guy, and he must.
Bodie, what is he complaining that?
He was just like, what? Well, I guess so. I see. He says, here, I'll show you on the screen so you can see.
I saw that Corporal Bodie was here right away. I'm just saying, it was the first 15 minutes. Like there was like 3 people watching, so I missed it. I'm sorry. Yeah, your people, Corporal Bodie. Yeah, I had the ambush set, Corporal Bodie. That's a good one. That's almost like a battle pack. And it's just like figs and a little build. That's a really nice little battle pack. I don't know though. Like reading the 4 fig blister packs, are those figs only in those, or are they repeats from the set? Because then I might already have the guys in them, so I wouldn't need them.
I don't know. I mean, I would have to look. I would have to find that pack on Bricklink and see where the figs are. The figs might be in other sets too.
Oh yeah, that's what I'll do.
I mean, the other thing, I mean, obviously I didn't do Nexo because Nexo is an actual theme of its own. I'll do that another night, and that I have a bunch of too. But I think.
Well, yeah, because you still have Aaron's battle suit for me because that's the only one I'm missing.
Yeah, the small ones. Yeah, those I still have. Yeah, the small ones I still have. Yeah, no, those I haven't done anything with. Once you said you were interested in a couple, I pulled them out of anything that was maybe going to be.
Yeah, I just need Aaron's battle suit, and then I have all the battle suits. That'll help my Nexo collection. Is the ones left are either super expensive or like they weren't massively distributed. So
yeah,
those are the ones I got left besides Aaron's battle suit. And the other, I'll probably never complete the other ones because of how expensive they are. But you never know. I could come across at some strange place where they're not asking an arm and a leg. You never know.
For what? For what are you looking for?
Some of the rare the stone bag guys, the second wave Nexonites, those are harder to find, more expensive.
Were those the stone guys that had like the purplish legs?
Yeah.
And see, what's wild is we had a bunch of those legs in the. Well, no. Oh, actually, I don't know. Yeah, these. I can't tell if these legs are from that or if they're from. I think those are from that. Aren't these the legs? Well, let me go big screen here. Hold on.
Yeah, I can't see it. It's too. You got it too low.
Well, I have to put it in front of the camera too. These guys, weren't these guys the legs for those racks?
Yes, sir. Yep.
Okay. Yeah,
those actually might be specific.
They had a bunch of those in the support. So I mean, in terms of all the parts I dug through from support and stuff.
I think those legs are specific to the gargoyle, which she only came in one set.
Hold on, I'll find out.
Or not the gargoyle, the harpy. I almost said herpy.
Hey, Nerd Brick, how's it going, buddy?
Nerd Brick 101, what's up, bro?
Yeah, so those showed up in the lug support, and I pulled a bunch of those guys out because they look nice with the purple horde. So
let me see the legs again, Reed.
Yeah, they're. Actually, I guess I need to take myself.
I can find my train station. All those rock guys are attached to the train station.
I gotta put the legs so you can see it. Dang it! I don't focus. I got the wrong stuff. It's too much in my background.
Oh no!
There we go. Oh, they're in focus.
Oh no!
Yeah, I think those are the harpy. Yeah.
I better not have lost my harpy again.
Yeah, those are only in one set.
What are they? What one?
Hold
For the
on.
harpy, right?
Yeah, the harpy.
Yeah, I can't find mine. This last time I lost her, it took me like a month to find her.
Yeah, the harpy was in the heligoyle.
Yeah, here's the heligoyle right here. Oh no, I spilled something too. Oh no, I broke my heligoyle. Blah 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 blah. And now I gotta find what fell off of the heligoyle.
So it looks like Nerd Brick bought some Lego. What'd you buy, Nerd Brick? What'd you buy?
Well, Nerd Brick, nice meeting you again.
You gotta tell us.
For the last time. Okay, so what did I all break and lose while I was doing that? Yeah, spill that.
I have full mills, and I'll figure out how to do landscaping. It looks like it's got a curve to it. It does. Big plates. Okay. Let's see if this works.
What a world, what a world.
Oh, here we go. Here he goes. There you go. Huh? That's good.
Found my RP.
Nice.
Everything's okay now.
Yeah. Yeah, I gotta wait to see if they.
Going Warriors.
I wait till he brings back the Corsair one of these years.
Stone.
But I gotta make sure I have money when that happens. Otherwise, I won't be good. Okay, so we've got. I'm gonna have to spin myself around here. I'm gonna have to turn a little. To sit a little crooked tonight, I guess. Sit at a weird angle. Okay, we're opening the medieval blacksmith shop. Oh, yeah. It will not end up in the backlog. Or it was in the backlog for a matter of maybe a week. And hopefully the bags are labeled. Oh, did I open it from the wrong end? But again, there's 14, there's 12. 7. Oh, we got the huge instruction manual. There we go. That's always good. Look at these guys. We might see Hailey tonight. I'm not sure. Let's see who decides to come join the party. One. Look at that. I found one. Wish I had a bin to dump this in. Okay, maybe we'll use the other blacksmith shop as a wall for the pieces.
See you at the party,
Not
Richter. See you at the party, Richter.
We'll use that as one wall.
No one knows my reference.
This is just the only one bag one. What's a good name for a? Here you go. This is a good name for a military lug.
Maybe brainwashed conformist lug. Or should I be more PC?
Wow, the guy who designed this is only 22. Wow.
Yeah, I was
when I
surprised.
was 22, I have accomplished nothing.
I'm gonna say, I mean, my stuff was pretty square when I was in that age range. I'll tell you.
What about like maybe a government puppet lug? Die for oil lug. How about die for oil?
Shoot now, ask questions later, lug.
Oh, terrorize third world country lug.
Wondering if I can actually.
Duck and
World police lug. World police. Being in countries' businesses that they have no business to be in lug.
Let's see if I can count.
Fascist regime lug.
Well, I'm
I
gonna take
don't
my
know,
socks
man.
off.
There's so many military things you could do. For showing the support. Yeah, no problem. I can't say that. You're the one who chose to join. I mean, that's on you, right? That's your deal, bro. Normally, I have enough bad people telling me what to do just being in the workforce. But if I really want to have bad people telling me what to do, I'm joining you. Maybe I should do a non. I should probably do a nice color, not really a something. Oh yeah. How do these hearts work? These heart plates. They're weird. They get to go at an angle, so it's like a wedge plate. Okay. Do that. Hearts. Birds like hearts. Cheep, 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 cheep. There we go.
Mm-hmm.
Winter is coming.
Mine crash.
Hi, my
Hey, Legoland Bellrat. How's it going, Mr. Crash?
I heard your son was terrorizing some of our locals.
Yeah, which
What's that Legoland Ballarat? What's that, Wagner?
Hey, Wagner.
how's it going, Dan?
Hi, Kevin.
Good.
Good. Were you the subject of my son's ravaging yesterday?
Well, I just
No. Other guests.
Tessie.
Other
Okay.
guests.
Okay.
See you, Nerd Brick.
see you there, bro.
The other one.
Okay. I knew it was one of the two. I wasn't sure which. So.
Yeah, it was the one that's in the group.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah. He was on today. He found some stuff. He's good as new. I gave him some stuff from my stuff too. He's good as new. But
Okay.
it
Good.
caught him off guard, I think.
He thought
yeah,
he wasn't
He
expecting.
thought he was a hacker.
Yeah, he thought he wasn't expecting to get
Did you,
billed on a private server.
Did you revoke some of his permissions, Reed?
I dropped him a level. Yes.
Good. Okay.
He's not just a visitor. He can still do stuff. I don't know if he can teleport and stuff, but if he wants to play and he wants me to find him a great place to start, I can. I mean, there's a million places. It's just the goal. He just doesn't want to. Just want to ravage, other people's locations, I guess.
No, like I said, he's playing Pokemon Sword and Shield, and someone traded him a Pokemon that has a adult website name on it. So I had to make him dump it because I told him it was hacked, and now he thinks everything's hacked.
Oh. Yeah, no. There's a bunch. We got a bunch of people in there. I got a bunch of people invited to that realm. So
Yeah.
So that's the thing. Is it's I mean, he's not. He's one of the first, but he's not the only one. So, yeah.
Yep, no, I know, and he likes to. Like, if someone hits him first, he'll hit back, and he likes to fight. But it might have been an accidental too. Or it might not even happened. He might have thought it did.
Yeah, the problem is when somebody's working on stuff and you start hitting at them, then it's kind of like if they didn't ask for it, then they're going to be like, "What the frick is going on?"
If you teleport into someone who's in the middle of destroying something and you get hit, it's your own fault.
Yeah, well, and he kind of teleported us to him the one night too, and that kind of became entertaining. I'll build this right on the mills. Hopefully I've got this at the right spot, or we're going to be SOL.
Right on the middle.
All right, try this again. 1, 2, 3.
How's it going, Chop? How's it going, Brett? Jay? Jesse? I think I already said that.
Good. Another Friday coming and going.
Yeah. Some of these weeks seem to go by very quickly.
Yeah, they do. Especially when I kill phone stuff, it goes even faster. I was nice enough to take someone's phone line out yesterday. So.
Nice.
So what?
Oh, there must have been a phone line hanging down. Wind must have knocked down a phone line, and it was low enough to where my box truck hit it. And when it hit it, it snapped against the windshield. Like, I felt like I was being decapitated. Like, what's this? And before I could stop, it bent the mirror back, and then it put a nice mark on the windshield, and then it finally just snapped. Yeah, it was quite entertaining to say the least.
I think it's just your anarchist tendencies coming out, Reed.
Well, that could be it too. You know me. I like to just blow stuff
Y'all
up.
know me.
Yeah, that would be one of Buttchop's anarchist tendencies, probably.
What? What, Kevin?
I'd say you would be more likely to have anarchist tendencies in the league.
Oh, yeah.
And who knows?
Oh, yeah.
Don't provoke him. We're honest.
Like in a game or something?
What was that?
You mean like in a game or just in general?
No, when Reed took out that phone line, he was that's when his anarchist tendencies were coming out.
Oh, actually, I really am not into that because it's happened twice where a truck, too tall of a truck, has gone down our road and knocked. I'm not supposed to have semis on the street I live on. And
Oh yeah.
it rips the internet cable out of our house, and then
It's a huge
takes
pain.
the internet provider a little bit longer than they should to get it back up.
Yep. Yeah, they don't always. They're not always too much of in too much of a hurry to spend a lot of time on taking
I
their.
don't think they're as concerned about the loss of internet as the customer.
Yeah.
If it was coax, I would hang a real drop for you that would never come down. But hey, that's just me.
Night Lord's Cast.
Ooh, this could be interesting.
Oh, that's an expensive set.
My
Good thing I
many
know.
reindeer have come in from bits and pieces.
What?
My many reindeer have come in from bits and pieces.
Ooh, they did, huh?
And a reindeer? Oh, yeah. Wow.
Oh, no way. You got, no. I'm
Yep.
so jealous.
You're the one that created the out of stock.
No, they're in stock right now. This is from over a month ago.
How many did you order?
10. Because I was trying desperately to get them for a Christmas bill this year, and I ended up buying, I think, 2 of them at $18 each or something like that. So when they came in stock, I picked up enough for next year and future years.
Well, I know Michael ordered a bunch too, so I'm gonna try and get a couple from him. I think so.
Yeah.
I think he ordered a lot. So.
How much of it, pop?
Like 5 something.
Oh, wow.
So that's horrible.
I suppose that's worth it, though.
Yeah, I mean, if you're
It's a nice piece. I mean, it's a nice animal piece. It's not.
Yeah. It'd be nice if they had some antlerless deer as well, but what are you going to do?
if they had what?
Some female or antlerless deer.
A doe, a deer, a female.
So are the antlers built into those? Are the antlers like molded into the whole deer then?
They are.
They are?
It's just like that, the trans clear one, or the trans light blue with speckles, very modern. Same mold.
Yeah. Yeah, because what sucks about that is I actually bought a bunch of them from like the Brick Warriors, so I have a bunch of antlers. So I guess I'll have to build helmets for some of the guys. I guess the more notorious ones, and give them that. I guess to play with. I guess. Matter if Chop's got some soldiers that could use some antlers on their head. I guess.
What soldier?
Oh, I bought some of the antlers from Brick Warriors when I bought some other stuff. Okay, what color is that? Oh, I guess it's
one of the guys in the Dragon Knight, the Castle Dragon Knight 4-pack, I have because it came in the ambush set.
Oh, that was a great.
Oh,
The ambush battle pack. Ambush battle pack.
Yep.
I could basically consider it a castle battle pack. There, okay, so let's see, where's the other one? Castle Knights is the other 4-pack. Let's see if I have those guys. So, like the other 3 in that blister pack, Reed, they come they come in that blister pack and then like one other set or
Mhm.
two other sets, but they're like big sets that you're not going to probably get.
Yeah.
This
Just
guy
trying,
comes in the dragon.
trying to debate if I want to actually put this in the back corner, if I should center this thing.
Shop, are you making a friend's disco ball or what?
No, I'm making a birdhouse.
Ah,
Disco birdhouse.
Disco birdhouse.
Wow, look at all those trans.
It's for
Wow.
work, yeah. Oh, there's more. And this whole thing is filled.
Oh wow, yeah, you're putting a bunch of trans bricks in there.
It's going to be stained glass birdhouse. Stained glass birdhouse.
Wow.
Oh,
Nice.
this guy's gonna go getaway on
You're gonna get the classy birds.
getting some. Well, it's for
That are the drunk birds that are going to really enjoy that, you know.
it's for a birdhouse build off. There's the paperwork. So this is a thing at my work. Everyone's building a birdhouse, and then it's supposed to be like fun and morale building. So
so those aren't cheap seats?
what?
I said those aren't the cheap seats then?
No. It's kind of crazy why these blister packs are so expensive when all of the figs in them came in normal retail sets. Meaning there's nothing exclusive in there except for if it's sealed. Once you open this blister pack, it's basically figs from other sets.
Yeah, but it's hard to get castle minifigures these days. That's probably the biggest reason.
See, but the
way to
thing,
get figures.
I suppose for someone who's trying to amass an army of the same, like a bunch of the same guys, but I only keep one of each specific guy. So, like, if I have it from the ambush set, I'm not going to want more than one of him because in my universe, there's only one. That guy is an individual. Like, there can't be 300 guys like that. So I just have to have one of each different one, not 20 of the same because.
Oh, like my small army of centaurs.
Yeah,
Oh, hold on.
you do the army like that, Kevin. You just
Yeah.
do the same guy over and over and over. But
Yep. Well, and I'll change some of the heads and some of the features on them, but yeah.
see, I can't. I leave my guys exactly as they come from the set or the pat or the bag, so I don't change any of their stuff. Because when I got my childhood Lego back, the worst part of some of putting the sets back together was finding the minifig parts because they had all been played with by kids and me and my brother, and so none of the minifigs were in the assembled condition, in the assembled way that they were in the sets, and so it was like a pain to find the parts. Like arms are changed, like you know what I mean. Like I'm just going through it. I'm trying to find beat up, played with parts to try to get some of the sets back in the nicest shape for being played with by me and my brother. And it's like, I wish these figs were not all like changed heads and legs and hats and hands. And so like, I don't do, when I came out of my dunk ages, I just leave every fig as it is straight out the box.
Yeah.
So now I'm like, it's kind of anal retentive, but I don't want to ever have to piece them back together the way they came.
Yeah. It's, for me, I'm pretty lax about mixing up legs and torsos and heads and hats and stuff, but I try not to mess with arms and hands unless I'm going to keep it that way.
Yeah. Well, most people build like their own original figs. They take.
Nesty, what are you building again?
The logo for the Falcon and Winter Soldier.
Okay, that's what Lego Train Guy was asking. Okay, good.
It's upside down, but you can probably read it upside down. It's pretty big.
Wait, how did you make
Bryce.
those letters so perfect out of Lego?
Because they're so big.
Very, very carefully.
Wow, nice job. Oh, they don't look as good close up. From a distance, they look good.
Yeah, there's some overlapping tile there.
From a distance, they looked real good.
And then, yeah, from a little bit of a distance,
looks good. Yep.
if I can't get the reflection,
Yeah, you
there
can't.
we go.
Yeah, you can't see the elevation change from a distance. So
Yeah. Thanks.
Well, good on you. Good on you. Good on.
Played around with some lettering before, so
Oh,
it's
yeah.
coming together.
Yeah, he dabbles in lettering, people. Get over it.
You've never dabbled in lettering, Buttchop?
Yeah, he used to work for a newspaper where they actually had to put the little letters in the printer for each article. So they're like the old presses where.
No printing press?
Yeah, but the old school ones. Like,
I didn't know you were that old, Jesse.
yeah, he used to work there.
Me? Oh, yeah. I am turning 50 this year.
He got
What?
fired because.
are you serious?
Yeah,
Yeah.
he got fired because
I
he
turned
was,
53. I thought you were a lot younger.
no, Jesse's old as hell.
I don't
What
look
can
it.
make Reed then?
Not as old as me, but he's getting close.
I mean, Jesse's on the brink. I know last time I hung out with him, we were picking out headstones for him. There's a really nice marble job that I thought he'd look good
Are you
in. But
doing that in your head, Buttchop?
what?
As you're talking, you're like, huh, I wonder what kind of headstone would be good for Jesse.
No, that'll actually happen.
Probably should be having that discussion.
Oh yeah, but he went with the cheap one. I mean, it looks cheap. It's actually a Billy the Bass, and it sings. So it's gonna be cool though because it will have his name underneath there.
And that singing function should last for at least 6 months or so before the weather and the elements.
Well,
destroy
in
it.
his
So
will,
that'll be
in his
perfect.
will, there's a stipulation that his loved ones have to change the batteries on his headstone, so that Billy the Bass never stops singing.
You're trying to change loved ones to unloved ones and just kind of get sick of maintaining that bass.
That's a really small favor to ask of your loved ones when you pass.
Forever on into infinity.
Well, until he's out of loved ones. How's that? He's got to run out of them at some point.
Until he's used up his supply.
Yeah.
Wow.
Remind me
That's
to
rough,
contact
man.
you when I make funeral arrangements.
I offered to take a shift on the battery.
pass on that.
We can all pitch in, do our part to pitch in and take a shift on the Billy the Bass battery replacement crew.
I'm gonna get out there and like, what? Buttchop wasn't out here last month. No one's taking care of it.
These batteries are corroded. There's dried acid everywhere.
They don't even make Radio Shack batteries anymore.
I'm making a change.
See, isn't it better
Job
to talk-
change? Are you moving? Are you changing your tax back? What's going on, Reed?
I'm actually moving the blacksmith shop to the center of the mill.
Oh, I thought he was going to switch pants quick.
Yeah, I was thinking that maybe a costume change as well.
Guys, I gotta do my costume change. I do a costume change every 30 minutes when I stream, so I'll be, when I'm done in hair and makeup, I'll see you back here in 2 and 2.
We won't be able to dial, so that'll be good.
Well, I can't even barely hear Kevin. I gotta turn my computer up.
I get the 2 and 2 reference.
Oh yeah, Chuck Woolery up in here, right, Titanium? Hello, Chuck Woolery. Do you like Chuck Woolery? Over his head.
Hey, DJ.
That was perfect to jump in for a second there, Jay.
Yeah,
Did you
he
do the
likes to do
glasses
that.
thing? Oh, over the head.
Yep.
He used to jump in. He wouldn't have his camera on, but he'd jump in and then he'd pull his glasses down with the look. Yeah, like really, really.
Oh wait, he needed to do.
I can't imagine you warranted that look very often, Buttchop. Would you?
No, he didn't really do it to me that much, but he would be on streams with people that would.
You would always think he was doing it to someone else.
There were people that wore that look quite often that he used to stream with. That used to be a regular thing of his. But
I think that would have been more for Chop. I'd believe it more for Chop than anyone.
Exactly. I think he's like, oh, I wonder who he's giving that to.
I don't know. He's been in streams with Sam, B-Crab, just to name a few. So if you really want to have people say things that need the look,
they get the look a lot.
Yeah, they're more. I think Titanium J lets my silliness slide as opposed to their blunt atrocities that they spew.
Hello, Kettle.
Question is, I'm wondering if I should have put the plates underneath it or not.
Uh-oh.
Are you contemplating another big change, Reed? 2 in 1
No,
night?
I didn't put the curved plates underneath.
I would go with the feather boa. If you're gonna do a costume change, do a feather boa.
I was building it just straight on the standard.
I think the back and that's the way to go, Reed.
I would have done the curved or the rounded plate just because it gives it texture.
I guess I have to because it has an elevated floor and it's
and it gives it texture anyway. Why wouldn't you?
Well, because plates on top of plates sometimes.
There ain't nothing wrong with no plate on no plate. You don't like that plate on plate action?
Hot plate action.
I do that all the time. I layer plates, like wedge plates, to make grass look like it has elevation and texture. You have to. If you just have all your milk plates are just flat plates. Have you ever seen, my backyard isn't flat. When I walk, I trip on potholes in the yard all the time.
Yeah.
Well, you're just kind of not as coordinated, that's all.
No, actually the yard's just real beat up, but you can't see it because the grass looks even. The grass looks even, but the ground underneath isn't even.
Well, I'm also going to see if it'll.
Your first castle was a good one, man.
6080 was my first castle.
Black Falcons Night Castle, really nice one.
My first castle? I have no idea.
My first castle is...
Yeah, the Knights Castle might be one of the only ones I don't own.
Which one?
The Knights Castle from 1984 came out the same year as the King's Castle, half the King's Castle.
6073 is the Black Falcons Night Castle, very nice.
But it's not Black Falcon's Fortress. That one came out later on.
No, it's not Black Falcon's Fortress, but it is a castle that is occupied by the Black Falcons.
Correct.
That's all I'm saying. I'm looking at it right now.
As am I.
You don't tell me. Nobody
I
tells me.
tell you all sorts of things, but whether you believe me or you accept that is a completely different situation.
All the knights included are Black Falcons. That's all I'm saying.
There's only
I don't know if I had a castle when I was younger, so that would be the first one I acquired when I was out in Colorado, one of the collections. So I guess that's the one I'd have to go with, I guess. Oh,
it's not the same read.
yeah, it is.
No, it wasn't the set that you first got when you were younger. But
I never got a castle set when I was. I don't think I got a castle set when I was younger.
He wasn't allowed to because it was considered witchcraft.
That's true too. Yeah.
He would have been
You
burned
just
up.
play Dungeons and Dragons.
He would have been burned up.
Huh?
I said the same reason you didn't play Dungeons and Dragons because that was considered witchcraft and evil.
He couldn't even watch He-Man.
Ooh, yeah.
The sorcery.
Yep, and Skeletor.
Oh yeah, Undead. That's obviously a Satan's disciple.
Obviously.
It couldn't just be a skeleton that says zany lines and talks badly to Beastman. No.
Yeah, he had no respect for Beastman at all.
He had no respect for any of his guys. He would call them the most funny yet horrible things. You no-brained ninnies! After them.
Nanny faces.
Yeah, he had the best. He had the best
Inoffensive insults.
Quips, yeah, his banty quips to put people down. If I would have worked for him, I'd be too busy laughing about anybody. I wouldn't even be upset at it. Seriously, dude, you're hilarious, man. Where do you
I'd
come up?
love to see you animated into some old He-Man episodes. But,
That would be awesome. That's what I'm going to put in my will. I want to be
thou shalt animate me into He-Man
classic, Masters of the Universe episode.
and Snorks. You would be in Snorks as well.
In Snorks. Snorks is good. And probably the episode would be very tragic because I would probably just suffocate by dying under water.
Because the animators didn't think ahead.
They're like, oh, okay, yeah, we'll do that, and then they just put me as a human, not as a
They didn't write in any gills or other breathing apparatus.
Yeah, they're like, oh, we didn't think that through. That was a really sad episode. Okay, I'm checking it right now. I did ask Reed if he checked up if you had contacted him. Oh wow, that is.
I didn't send you any message on Instagram.
No, I'm talking to MOCs 17.
I know, but I didn't send you anything.
Oh, that's okay, Kevin. You do not feel obligated to send me a message.
I don't.
Wow, that's a really good price, MOCs. I accept. Will you at least let me pay shipping? Or should I message you that? Yeah, I'll say it and message it in type. There we go. Who's making that noise?
Part's gonna suck.
Are you okay?
Oh, I use use big plates. It's gonna be.
Someone's passing a stone or something.
That was me moving the.
That's in England. They have scones all over the place there.
Oh, passing a scone. Hello, mate. Just passing a scone.
Well, it must mean something other than what I interpreted.
Yeah. It's code for something.
Yeah. I figured that out now.
Oh, no. Just pass the scone out me crumpet.
The correct phrase, Buttchop, is pebble dash.
I think if I went to England, they would love me because I would talk to them and I'd be like, hello, we just passed the scone out me crumpet. And they'd be like, you are the coolest American we've ever had visit.
Oh, Buttchop.
What's an American? Okay, I'm back building again.
I'm afraid of Americans.
I wish I had put
I'm afraid of
more.
the world.
Actually, Brick separated down. Ooh, that could have been bad too.
Lego 17 is awesome. Check out me Lego bucket I picked up today from 1991. I got it from the Queen of England.
Yeah, you kill in England, Buttchop. Total.
And I just picked this up from the Queen of England. She rode up on horseback and handed me this too. 1878 was the year this came up. Oh no, that's the set number. Sorry. It's a classic.
That's actually your age, Buttchop. What are you talking about?
It's a classic British bucket. It's my age. That's awesome.
On my issue.
1878. I'm doing pretty good. I look pretty good for being 1,838 years old. I don't feel a day over 1,877 years old. So.
Well, yeah. Well, you would look good if you threatened it. All the doctors of the age that you.
Oh yeah, all the plague doctors.
Yeah, that's what they call themselves back then, right?
Well, or leper, leper keepers.
The leper colony. Did you ever hear about Damien, the leper priest? He took care of the lepers. He was very, 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 very nice man. He also did.
Buttchop. You need some Jamie and the Magic Torch, buddy. Forget all the other cartoons. Just look up Jamie and the Magic Torch.
Okay, as long as it's not that British kid from HR Puffin Stuff. I hate that kid. HR Puffin Stuff, that little kid who.
Wow, you're making some headway there, Jesse. Dang.
Wow, you're not. I better take all the stuff back I said about you, Jesse. You're not that bad of a builder, actually.
I had a template, so.
Oh, you did. Never mind. Take all your compliments back, everybody. Thank you. Thank you. Please rescind all compliments.
I'm not inventing it.
Oh.
You're not inventing as you go. Oh man, yeah, I'm just.
I'll show you. I had it on a green one, and so I practiced, but it needs black background. So.
Well, we're very disappointed in you, son.
I showed my secret.
You don't speak for everyone, but.
You said but.
Kevin likes butts. Yeah.
Are you excited for the new Beavis and Butthead movie coming out?
Kevin said butt. No, I don't know anything about it, but I'm probably not excited for it.
You sound like you were very familiar with Beavis and Butthead.
I don't want to see a new movie about it. I don't want to. They don't. It's not like they don't make good movies anymore. Why would I assume that the Beavis and Butthead one would be good?
Oh, Buttchop.
Buttchop.
Sorry, they just don't make good movies anymore.
When was the last good movie? What was the last good movie that was made, Buttchop, in your opinion?
I have no idea. Probably.
When did they stop making good movies?
Probably. Pulp Fiction, maybe?
What was that?
Pulp Fiction.
Sorry, I keep getting noise upstairs. What was it?
Pulp Fiction.
Oh, Pulp Fiction was the last. Pulp Fiction's a good movie? And was the last good movie? That's what you're saying?
Yeah.
But
that's a guess. There could have been good ones after. I don't remember.
I don't think Pulp Fiction was a good movie, but I'm not the biggest fan of Quentin Tarantino.
I'm not a big
most people
Quentin
disagree with me, but
I'm not a Quentin Tarantino fan necessarily, but I think that's a very well made, entertaining movie. The way the separate stories all intersect and have to do with each other. It's not written. It's probably not your style because it doesn't have necessarily an exact start, beginning, and end all going in consecutive order. So it confuses people.
Why would you think I want that?
Because
it
has to go once upon a time, and then at the end it goes, and they lived happily ever after, right?
I like Desperado, which Quentin Tarantino was in, but he did not direct.
The Eagles song?
Eagles song?
There's an Eagles song called Desperado. I figured
no, I don't like the Eagles song.
That's good. That's probably the coolest thing I've ever heard you say.
I'm not that big a fan of the Eagles in general.
You've said cooler things, but that's up there. That's on the top 10 list of Wagner cool comments.
per Buttchop.
I do not like the Eagles Desperado. It's a classic Wagner quip.
Ism?
Yeah, an ism.
There we go. I was wondering when you were going to come downstairs.
Oh, there's the bully vandal. There's the bully vandal.
I had to come on if Buttchop was on.
Yeah, but are you being mean to my friend? Lego
again.
Lego Dad, RadBrickDad. You're not picking on my buddy, are you?
No, I don't think so.
Well, he was playing Minecraft and he said someone was picking on him.
Well, there was a different Monkey Boy Wally. That was a Monkey Boy Wally 1.
Oh,
Terrible.
well, someone was picking on my friend, and I don't like that.
No, you thought it was a hacker, right?
I thought it was something.
Oh, okay.
And he was like, okay, that's what he said in chat.
Well, that's after I explained what happened, right?
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
After he explained everything I said, right?
Well, you were upsetting a grown man for no reason.
You were messing
I
with
didn't sound as good as you made it sound.
Minecraft, right?
Okay.
Which is not nice.
And I messed up again.
It's okay. Just don't pick on my friends anymore, okay, buddy?
Fine.
Chuck, you have friends?
Spoken like a true bully. Fine. I'll leave him alone this time.
Well,
I'll leave him alone this time. But next time I see them around in my Minecraft server, I'm gonna get them.
oh, you think?
Man, I can't believe this stuff. This is nuts. I'm making a lot more work for myself. I'll tell you that. I'll start over again. No, I do not.
Reed, did you put the chicken in your pants?
Don't you talk to your mother that way, Reed.
You're supposed. Reed, did you do your costume change yet? No, Mom. Shh, be quiet. Reed, I
messed up my castle already again.
Reed, I just ironed your sequin jumpsuit. Do you want it for your next costume change?
No, that's Buttchop sequin jumpsuit. He was here last time he was
No,
here.
Mom, that's Buttchop's sequin jumpsuit. I don't fit in it. Okay.
Yes.
Wait, are these real Lego?
Yeah.
Good.
You want your Chima costume, Reed? No, Mom. I'm trying to build castle. I don't want my Chima costume.
We don't have Ice Bear outfit. Are you ever going to dress as an Ice Bear, Reed, for your castle?
I haven't found an Ice Bear costume yet.
So when's this stream then, Reed? Come on, do tell me.
I do wear a cape just like what they wear occasionally when I can.
Oh,
find
yeah. And chainmail underpants.
No, I don't think we can put it.
I don't know about that. Stop. I think you're putting words in
We
my
will.
mouth.
Okay? Sounds good.
Sorry, buddy. You know it's because we're friends.
Not right now.
I'm just joking.
No one gets to see the Ice Bear underpants. I'm sorry.
Nobody looks at my Ice Bear underpants.
Well, maybe the women, but that's about it.
Maybe the ladies. If you're lucky.
Maybe the lady folks.
All the ladies in the
Yeah.
chat. Keep that in mind.
I don't know. I went on a mission of love today at Backfire.
All those single Lego ladies in the chat. Can I get a hey ya in the chat? Sign in Lego ladies.
What, they exist? Come on.
Oh, empty the harem.
I thought that was like a UFO type kind of thing.
Oh yeah.
Actually, it'd be a UBO,
Hey, look, there's
unidentified building object.
Were you just showing a Minecraft guy? Is that Steve? Is that Steve? Nice.
Where's that camera?
He's super rare.
Buttchop, there's too much Minecraft talk in this stream. I can't deal with it. It's driving me mad.
Brooke Builds, that's if you look, it's a Lego figure, so it's kosher, bro.
Oh, all right. I'll allow it. But yeah, Reed, I'm going to disappear. Thank you kindly for having me on. As you can see, I did do some progress.
Oh, well, wait, hold on.
Yeah,
You
let's
can't
get a
leave until you're on the
close-up
big
of-
screen.
Oh, nice gatehouse.
Ooh, is that the gatehouse?
It's the new and improved gatehouse.
Ooh, new and
Oh, wow.
improved. Ah.
Nice gatehouse, yeah.
Looking good, Brett.
Oh,
Yep.
yeah.
I'm trying, guys. I'm trying. You all have a good stream.
Good
Have a
night,
good night,
Brett.
Brad.
Night, Brad.
Take it easy, guys.
or actually morning, Brad, or whatever time it is over there.
Enjoy England without Buttchop there.
It's early morning over in. I'm trying to look up that site. I think you
Is
already
that possible? Can we enjoy an evening without Buttchop? I don't know if that's if we're allowed.
No,
to.
I said to continue enjoying England without Buttchop.
Oh well.
He seems to think he'd be a blessing on England. I have other opinions.
Oh. Well, thank you for that.
We need to reinforce this a little bit. And actually, this is the third time I've had to move this sucker.
Oh no.
Right. Well, I did some math calculations, and then I marked something, and then I realized when I got far enough along, I was like, oh, I marked the wrong place. So, yay.
Oh, that's a good one, dude, Jude. I never had that one, but that's a very nice.
Yeah,
one.
I just looked that one up as well. That looks pretty cool.
It's I like when they did the all gray, basically sets. That's a nice one.
Yeah, classic color.
And that's a double seater. That's a 2-seater. So he's gonna go pick up his friend, and that's pretty cool. And they each get a steering wheel. So if one guy, what happens if they both steer in the opposite direction? Does the space shuttle explode? Because that would be crazy. That would be an engineering flaw. Don't turn the wheels at the same time in the opposite direction, or we'll die here in space.
Maybe each steering wheel operates
wheels?
different things.
Oh yeah, maybe one steering wheel is for up and down, and one is for turning side to side, because that would have to have repulsor lifts to lower it to the surface. And you can see the megaphone pieces would be the side jets, which would help it just turn, and the bottom ones. So there's probably that makes sense. Just if you're flying it by yourself, you can just move the controls over to single person controls and do everything with one side. And if your buddy comes and he gets bored easily, then he can help you fly. You know what I mean? Kind of like Mario Kart Double Dash for the GameCube. They let two people on the same cart, one person to throw the items and the other one to drive. It was pretty fun. Actually.
I still say that's the best Mario Kart.
Oh, I love that one, Kevin.
I got one of 442.
I think that's my favorite Mario Kart as well, Kevin.
Yeah, I mean the Mario Kart 8 is pretty good, and it has more levels. But I think Mario Kart Double Dash was the best.
Oh yeah, Double Dash was a good rousing bit of fun.
Twas.
Yeah, we played the bejesus out of that one.
Yeah,
at this household.
We set up 2 TVs and connected our Nintendo 64, so we had 8 people playing at the same time. And you just get randomly selected characters. It was just chaos. It was awesome.
Nice. Yeah, you did the LAN feature?
Yep.
Nice.
So
very, very cool.
Okay. I should be back to where I was. I should be good now, I think.
Wait, you want here before?
you're making a custom cake.
Oh, fuck. Me personally, like Mario Kart 8 more because
You barely played Mario Kart Double Dash.
Because you weren't even born when the other one came out.
Correct.
and, but it has more characters, and also you can put up your Wii person to Nintendo, and I got my Wii person already on there. And when you have the Wii person, it actually changes you up a little bit.
Oh yeah. A Wii person is called a me.
Yeah.
Wii person equals me.
No, Wii person called the little folk or leprechauns.
No.
Yeah, we're leprechauns.
Oh, dad joke.
Yeah, we're
It's getting close to St. Patrick's Day, Buttchop.
Oh yeah. That guy was one of the best Saints. Did a lot of stuff. Did a lot of good. I particularly like his card tricks.
I like his cereal.
Oh yeah.
Well, that's leprechaun cereal. That's not St. Patrick's.
People got blue moons, horseshoes, and
I wonder where Leraldine is this evening.
Mr. Ledond, I don't know either.
Lagoon?
Lagoon? I think, well, it might be date night. I don't know. I mean, he actually, his wife was home last week, but, you know, or was she home? But she was doing something, she was, yeah, I don't know, she was out or whatever. So,
whoa.
maybe date night this week.
He knows a lot about the personal goings on.
Oh, he's prepared to know a lot about your personal goings on when you aren't your Buttchop, so.
Yeah.
Hey, Dad, usually we're not on. Well, we're usually not on.
Larry.
Yeah, maybe we need to just say, we need Deadpool. We need Deadpool. Maybe he'll show up.
But I can't.
We need Deadpool. We need Deadpool.
I can't say it in good conscience, so I do wrong.
Why you don't like Deadpool either?
No.
We need Deadpool. We need Deadpool.
I was like Deadpool.
What?
Not
I
working.
like it.
What was that?
Why don't I like it?
Yes.
Is he blood in it?
It's. I guess I don't have a really good reason. It just.
So it
seems
falls in
stupid.
line with most of your generalizations.
I guess so. I just don't like it. Do I have to like it?
You don't
Yeah,
have to. Usually, if you don't like it, then you don't like it, or you don't care.
I think it's stupid, and the guy who plays him is stupid, and I don't know.
And his face is stupid.
He's a stupid head. I don't know. I just don't care for it. I don't really like. I've seen a lot of the Marvel movies, and I don't really care for them. I don't care
Now,
much.
this was made by Fox, not by Disney, and it's completely different than any of the other Marvel movies. So
It doesn't make it good.
I didn't say that.
But
You
like
said
Fox-
you didn't like the other Marvel movies, and I said it's nothing like the other Marvel movies. So your opinion of the other Marvel movies doesn't hold as much weight as that you like.
Right, it's different.
That's what I
It's definitely different than the Disney Marvel movie, but really, I don't really like what Fox necessarily does either, or Sony
Yeah,
for that matter.
But
So
that's you're essentially making a broad statement about the company as a whole, when there are many different directors and
what I was
actors and writers and all sorts of things.
well, to be more specific than sir, if that's what you need, I'm not a huge fan of Marvel characters in general.
Yeah, I could see that. But Deadpool is a bit of a variant.
Deadpool is a parody. I understand he's very tongue in cheek. He's basically satire basically of whatever Deathstroke, and I understand it's all fine. It's just silly adult themed or more adult catered to comic book characters. I don't know. I'm not a huge fan of Ryan Reynolds, and I just don't have. I don't have the connection to the Marvel universe especially, and that started with the old X-Men movies, which also weren't Disney. And
Well, and the old X-Men movies were bad.
really?
I
'Cause
love the X-Men.
I remember when they came out, all the nerds when those came out said how great they were and watched them.
I watched them as they came out.
And you were probably one of those people who was like, "This is so good. I'm Kevin Wagner. These X-Men movies are so good." And now you're like, "Those are bad."
No, I've never. They didn't portray the characters very well at all. So,
let's just say I like Marvel animated series.
Oh,
Marvel
X-Men animated series was the best version of X-Men.
Yeah,
So,
I like. There's like when it comes to the Marvel universe, I guess the comics aren't trash, and the best iterations in moving form I found were some of the animated versions of the characters depicted from the Marvel universe. How's that for a very non-vague answer?
That works, and I would say that the Marvel, in general, the Marvel characters in the Marvel movies, the general MCU, were some of the most boring characters in the comic books, and the movies made them much more interesting. Like the Avengers were very boring. Iron Man was one of the lamest characters in the comics.
Iron Man. When the Iron Man movies were such a hit before I saw them, I was like, how is one of the lamest comic book characters from Marvel this big of a deal? Because I used to read Iron Man or comics with Iron Man and Iron Man comics in the late 80s, early 90s, and I thought I only bought a few because he was lame. He was a lame superhero.
And I read the Avengers for a couple of years, and they were just boring. They were not done well, and they weren't written well, and it just wasn't a good comic. So the movies that have brought those characters, made those characters far more interesting than the comics did and once the movies got successful, Marvel started actually getting talented writers and artists of comics.
They invested back into the property because the movies.
Yep.
But really, I guess if you want to talk about current comic or the Marvel movies, I guess as compared to the DC universe of modern movies, the Marvel movies are way better. If I had to sit through a modern or recent comic book movie, and you said if you get this DC one or this Marvel one, unless it's one of the really bad Marvel ones, I'm gonna pick the Marvel over the DC for.
I would say that the Batman, the Christopher Nolan Batman trilogy is probably the best collection of superhero movies out there. I would take those over the Marvel Cinematic Universe.
Is that the one with what's his name? His Batman, Christian Bale. Is that the one with the Joker who dies in real life?
Yep.
Okay, well, I like that one was good. I did not like Bane.
No, the third one was the worst one.
What? What are you talking about, Bane?
The brain of my existence.
Okay.
Yes, the third one was the worst. The first and second ones were excellent.
Yeah, and they could have just not done that Bane one because Bane's whole thing that he was doing was just the same thing that the other people were doing. Like, he had no specific, I'm going to, it was very generic. The whole plot and the whole MacGuffin and everything for that one was very generic. I don't think they really, even delved into the actual character of Bane. They just used him as, we need a protagonist. What are we going to do? Well, we could do the guy with the thing over his mouth, and then it doesn't matter what his lines are because no one's going to understand anyway.
Well, the real appeal of Bane in the comic, from the little bit of Batman that I've read, was just that Bane broke Batman's back. It's not like Bane was ever that interesting of a character, I don't think. It was the fact that he defeated Batman.
Right. Well, yeah. All he is he's supposed to be in intelligent because he was intelligent enough to create the thing that supercharges his strength or whatever, that stupid serum or whatever.
Yeah, the venom, yeah.
Yeah, but so then he has super strength by use of his intelligence. But in that movie, they didn't really utilize either of those items. He was
which is fine. Like I said, the movie was the worst of the three by far. So
yeah, I would agree that was good. I didn't like whoever that guy who was Batman after that.
Christian Bale.
No, after that.
Oh,
Ben Affleck.
Oh God! Oh, that was bad. That was almost That was not Clooney bad, but it was bad. It was Val Kilmer bad.
Mm-hmm.
Clooney, Val Kilmer, and whatever Ben Affleck, the duck guy from the commercials. Those are the three worst Batmen ever. Three worst Batmen. Those three actors should not be Batmans.
Place Adam West above those three.
Adam West is a good Batman in comparison to those three.
I wasn't disagreeing. I was just asking that question.
No, yeah, I'm saying, and I'm just telling you my opinion. Adam West was a better Batman than those three actors, in my opinion.
I won't dispute that.
But I have a special place in my heart for Adam West because when I was a young child, I enjoyed watching that reruns of that series.
So I would postulate that you might be okay with the Deadpool movie, the first one. I would recommend giving it a try, but it's up to you, obviously.
It's not bad. Okay, the first Deadpool movie is not bad.
You have seen it?
Yeah, I just won't. It has no rewatchability or anything.
Okay, that's fine. And then I'll drop the subject then.
Right. I just was saying I'm not a fan of Deadpool. That's how this whole thing started. You wanted a very specific answer why.
No, it sounded like you hadn't seen the movie, so I was.
No.
That was my thought.
No, I mean, obviously you're being paid by the Deadpool people to try to promote him, but.
Obviously,
it looks good. Reed, it looks good. Your foundation looks good.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I went and did the. I had to move the mills because I actually misaligned it when I did it, so now it's centered. So
I cannot believe you would misalign something.
Well, I had a marker, but I had the marker down here, even though I had the centering agents in there. So
that's how that goes. If you have the marker misaligned, chances are.
The rest is going to be misaligned. Yeah.
This whole cord is misaligned. Hey, Jesse, can you, Lego train guy likes your sign. Can you flip it around the other way so he can see it from his aspect ratio?
Let me finish the end. It's right almost done.
Oh, we got a perfectionist here. We got a perfectionist. I can't show you until the end.
Well, I mean,
my masterpiece.
It'd be the Falco and the Winter Soldier.
Yeah,
I love Falco. Rock Me on the Dance was a great song.
Is it like Falco from what was it, The Replacements?
Falco and Amadeus Soldier. The Amadeus.
Yep.
Well, there's an Austrian pop singer, and there's also Falco from the Star Fox series.
Yep.
So Falcon and the Winter Soldier.
Oh, what happened to this piece?
And so what a piece of junk sign. He's missing it. Oh,
It's a chip in the shield.
Oh, now it's okay. Now
it does round it off, right?
Yeah, now it's okay.
Now it's satisfactory.
Yeah, now we'll let it slide.
Looks good.
So what are we doing with this sign now? We're taking it apart or?
Well, I do a superhero spoiler show, and this will be kind of my thumbnail once we start talking about the new series.
Great.
And it'll be made of Lego.
Wow.
They're moving the TV series about the 80s pop artists. That's awesome.
I actually own probably like 6 or 8 of his albums.
I love Falco.
Yeah. I'm a huge fan of a lot of his songs.
Yep.
Actually, he did a song with Brigitte Nielsen. If you know who that is, she played Red Sonja.
And that used to be whose girlfriend?
She was in Rocky.
Was that Ice?
No, that was Flava Flav.
Flava Flav, thank you.
Which that's not a good portion of her life. So she
No, I
used
know,
to be,
but that's where I know her from.
and
Rocky.
What about Red Sonja?
Oh, that's her. I forget about that. That's my favorite of hers for sure.
I mean, she's done a lot of good stuff in her career. I mean, but dating Flava Flav may not be the highlight of that career. That probably would.
I just know her name from that.
Yeah.
I own Red Sonja. I'm a big fan of that movie. I just haven't seen it that many times, and I didn't realize that was her.
Oh yeah, that's Brigitte. But anyway, Falco does a song with her, and it's awesome.
Which one?
It's called Body Next to Body, maybe.
I own 3 or 4 of his albums, and I have trouble finding any more than I think there are 2 out on CD. A couple of the ones I have are on cassette tape, and if you ever across or audio or whatever.
Most of mine that I have on CD, I had to order online. I couldn't because I have Wiener Blut. I have his first one with Der Kommissar. I have Young Romar, which is Young Romans. I have 3, which is the one everyone can get in America. Could get in America. That's the one with Rock Me Amadeus.
Yeah.
And then I have.
Because I have the red one that has. Yeah.
That's 3.
Okay.
Falco 3. His first one is Einshaft or something. I have that one.
I have the black one with like the blue lettering and stuff, or I can't remember which one.
That's his Einshaft. That's the one with Der Kommissar.
Okay. Yep. The red one, and then the one on CD, but I can't remember what that looks like. Right
you
now.
probably have. Do you have Emotional? It
Yes.
came out after Amadeus 3. It's his 4th album. It's called Emotional. It's got on the cover. It's like a big light that read like a stage background of like neon lights that say Emotional, and shows Falco like on top of it.
Yes, that's what I have. Correct.
Ooh, I'm emotional. I'm an emotional man. I love that song. I always play that, as I'm coming to the ring.
Wow.
For my wrestling intro. Never mind. And then Wiener Blut's really good, which is Vienna Blood. Wiener Blut is Vienna Blood.
Because I'm a big fan of, obviously, Amadeus, but then Vienna Calling, there are some really good versions of that.
Oh, yeah. Oh.
And then, maybe it's Emotional, but there are like 3 or 4 songs in a row that I'm a big fan of. Like there's Crime Time and Cowboys and Indians, and there's another one too that I can't think of right now. But
I actually really like that album, but it's one that has to grow on you.
Yep.
It takes a few listens to appreciate what's going on, but yeah.
And then Wiener Blut is also a good song. And then what's the one the doctor that's laughing on
Doctor, that's Wiener Blut.
Oh, it is Wiener Blut. Okay.
Yeah, that's Wiener Blut. Doctor. And in the video for that, they throw blood all over. It's awesome. And then, so I think it's Body to Body is the one with Brigitte Nielsen. It was not released on one of his albums. It was, I think, released as a single. So,
I will need to look and see if I can find more of those. I didn't realize how many albums he had out. I've never run into anyone else that's like Falco anywhere near as much as I did, and you apparently did more because you have all the albums.
I don't have all of them. His last album is really good. I have a CD single off of it, but his album right before he died called Into the Dark or whatever is really great as far as like the songs, the songwriting. It's got a lot of upbeat stuff, and then it's got kind of the actual title track is very almost foreboding of his demise. Even though he didn't die in a way that he would have known was going to happen. You know what I mean?
Well,
So,
it's kind of like the Genie songs, a little.
yeah, Genie and Genie Part 2.
Yep.
Genie, quit living on dreams. Genie, life is not what it seems.
Oh,
Such a long
what's the groove song? Dot Day Groove.
Oh, Dada Day Groove, I have that, yeah.
The other one I like.
Dada Day Groove, I have, yeah. And I have Young Romans or Young. I think that's the second album.
Jungle Romer.
Yeah, young. It's Young.
Yep. Oh yeah.
JUNGE. It stands for Young Romans, and
that makes perfect sense.
Oh yeah, Body Next to Body is the name of the Brigitte Nielsen song. Watch the music video for Body Next to Body, but make sure your kids aren't around because Brigitte is smoking. But anyway, there's a lot of side boob, so watch it. It's not an R-rated, but it's definitely not a G-rated music video.
But it's not like Peter Griffin's side boob, right?
Well, no, it's not like it's way better.
Good.
It's Brigitte Nielsen's side boob, so 100 times better than Peter Griffin's side boob. Anyway, enough about Falco. I'm sure Reed's like, what are they talking about?
What
are these young kids
on Falco?
Yeah, Reed's like, what are these kids in their rock and roll music? And Titanium Jay's like, what are these old people in their oldies music? Yeah, like, you guys listen to those old musics? 1985? Was that even? Did they have music?
That was music you guys were talking about. Oh, okay.
So we have like.
Yeah, thank you, Jesse, for giving us the subject to talk about.
Yeah, I should have left the Anna.
We've got the geriatrics, and then we've got the newborns. So no one knows what Kevin and I are referring to.
Not a clue, man. Well, I'm getting somewhere.
And Jesse's from Minnesota, so he probably doesn't know what we're talking about either, Kevin. They don't know anything about 80s.
They don't know about Austria and Minnesota.
Austrian pop. They're
Austrian. Probably not.
They're like, what? Yeah, I like Brooks and Dunn. Oh, you guys talking about Falco. Sorry.
Okay, bag 2. Okay, I must have missed a step.
Uh-oh, back to bag 1. Start over.
I got. Oh.
Are you one of those people that calls into Lego and says it didn't come with 3 of the pieces it's supposed to because you didn't search the bag fully or you built things out of order?
I forgot to build the guy. You know, at least I know where his parts are because I left him till last. And all his parts.
My set is built wrong. Sir, did you build it yourself? Yes. Well, that's probably why it's built wrong. Please don't call here anymore. If I worked for Lego, what would happen if I got a call like that?
What I really like is I like this part right here. I really love this gray and white goat. I love this thing. This is awesome.
Oh yeah.
Gray and white
one of those.
Man, this is the best goat ever, right there, man.
Oh yeah. Thanks for that goat. Thanks, Lego.
Is that the only goat you own, Reed?
Huh?
Is that the only goat you own?
Oh no, I got a lot of those goats. I got a bunch.
Yeah. That's like the best goat ever, Lego. Thank you for disguising the goat as a husky.
Yeah, that's the disguise. That's good. I like
that.
that.
In husky disguise. He's infiltrating the blacksmith shop as a husky so he can steal all the tin cans.
The only way it'd be acceptable is if they actually are maybe planning on doing some kind of really cool farm set that actually actually is going to get a goat or something, you know.
Yeah, probably they're not.
Probably not either, but you know.
I wouldn't expect it. We
can dream. Well, by building on the mills, though, I do have a place for the pig and the goat to sit while I'm actually, building.
Yeah, they can walk.
The pig doesn't fit on the set. You have to just lay it on its side.
Lay the goat on its side?
The figure. There's no room for the figure on the set if you build it the right way.
which is cool.
So in other words, okay. So in other words, basically, I need to have him riding his horse by
No,
the.
I'm kidding. It sounded like you were implying that because you built on the mill's base, then you have room to actually put the figure up, which is not independent.
Reed, you just got slapped with some Northeast Wisconsin sarcasm. Wow.
Some new sarcasm.
Yeah.
I mean, that was
What
that
you know?
was
There's
Madison
North
sarcasm,
versus
not
South
Madison.
sarcasm.
Northeast Wisconsin is known for their sarcasm. People, if you talk to people not from here, they don't even understand that you're being sarcastic. Like, I'll talk to Lego people online from different parts of the country, and they think I'm not. They don't know that I'm being sarcastic. I'm like, oh, this isn't working.
Not working.
Here, Buttchop, this is Dude Jude's first fire set.
Oh man, dude, I'm about to kiss you. It's got the fruit tree, the round fruit tree. Nice.
It's actually got figs. Actually,
Nice one. Yeah, that's the first one with figs.
my first fire set did not have figs.
Oh yeah, back in like the 1940s, they didn't even come with mini figs.
I don't think I even own a fire set.
What?
I'm talking closer to the 70s, sir. But yeah, okay.
I was just joking. It's a sarcasm.
You just better watch it, or I'll kick you out of the stream.
Oh, go ahead. Go ahead. It's your stream. I would never try to stop you from kicking me. You have every.
But the general, the people might, everybody
They
might
don't care. Hey, they don't
everybody will leave when you're gone.
They've really been enjoying this Falco discussion. So
Yeah, I'm sure that they're enthralled. I'm sure they're enthralled with what me and Kevin were talking about.
I'm sure they love seeing my icon on the big screen.
Yeah, good one.
Yep.
Hey, you were supposed to come back on while you were up there and roll your glasses.
Look at Titanium J with that Northern Illinois sarcasm, y'all.
Yeah, we got a name for that up here.
For the fib sarcasm. Fib.
Oh yeah. Actually, for everybody who doesn't know, Mr. Hinkle they're doing an Inca Trail walk / run challenge starting on Monday, I believe, on the 15th.
What's he doing in South America?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Hopefully
It's a virtual challenge, so we're doing a virtual Inca Trail walk. So I'm actually going to be doing that.
Inca Dinka Do.
I have virtually no interest in that.
I have virtually no idea what that even is.
Just a walk challenge.
You kids and your fangled hula hoops and horseless carriages.
Wow.
In your unicycle.
My carriage always had a horse, though. Dang.
Oh, yeah.
What's a horseless one like?
I don't know.
That's the equivalent of a car on blocks right now.
Ooh,
Yeah.
cool. Nice.
Oh, so you bought a Ford. Just kidding. That's like Wisconsin redneck humor. Sorry, everybody.
It's okay. It's okay. I watched cars that built America, and if it wasn't for, unfortunately, Ford, we wouldn't have cars. But hey, that's
Really, no one would have invented them? That's insane. That's like saying without the Beatles, we wouldn't have rock and roll, which also isn't true.
No, cows would have evolved. We had
Apes would have evolved.
our horses would have got a lot faster. We've been fine.
The world where apes evolved from man? You did it. You blew it up. Without Ford, there would be no cars. That's crazy. I should go back in time, kill him, and see if there's cars when I get back to this time.
Nice.
Just as a social.
It depends if you go back to your current branch of time or to the branch of time where Ford is killed. If you in the Back to the Future sense.
Okay, yeah. I would try.
Yeah.
I would try to
space-time continuum there.
I would try to come back to the future that would be what I created by destroying the past.
But if you destroy the past, would you even exist? You could end up erasing yourself.
Oh my God, yeah, baby.
Yeah, if you were Yeah, because if your
Butterfly
parents
effect
made you in the backseat of
But
a
if you
Ford,
step on a butterfly,
Have you
Jesse
seen the
could be
movie
from
Butterfly
Wyoming
Effect?
and not Minnesota,
Oh,
and that
man.
would totally.
No, then he is building a Falco in the
Welcome to
Winter Soldier
Jesse's
because Falco
Brick
survived
Valley.
and stars in the Marvel comics alongside the Winter Soldier.
see, what I would think would be kind of interesting is if you did that chop, but then of course you were conceived in the back of a Ford, what would happen?
Oh dang! No, I was actually made in the back of a gremlin, so I'm safe. My mom had a gremlin when she got knocked up.
And she had a gremlin once you were born.
Booyah! Nice. That's that new Northeast Wisconsin.
That's that
wit.
new humor.
That's that new with an extra W for the wit. Northeast Wisconsin wit. New
So have
with
you
two
seen-
W.
So, Buttchop, have you seen the butterfly effect?
No, but I know what the actual butterfly effect is.
Well, the movie itself. So there are a couple of differences on how time travel would work. So Back to the Future is one where you kind of trigger these different branches that you go back to based off what you do. The butterfly effect essentially is kind of that you end up getting you don't anticipate where you're never born or something else happens when you go back to try to fix something else. Or there's 12 Monkeys time travel. Have you seen that?
Yeah, of course.
Yep, which is the other. Yes, you already did, and it's already incorporated into what happened today. So,
Yeah.
the three time travel trees that
It's
I'll
a
usually
loop.
draw from.
Just look at the light, and you'll travel back in time. Just watch the light.
Or there's I guess there's the read time travel theory. That blinking light is what caused that.
That's right. Stare at the light, man. Stare at the light.
Yeah.
I'm on bag 2.
Oh, I forgot to say hi to Brick Sloth. I thought I did. Darn it.
Oh, you're fired.
You're fired.
Oh, Brick Sloth is a
You're
good.
fired.
Brick Sloth is my friend, and I thought about we were in discussion, and when I was gonna say hi, and I thought about it, and I kept on saying, "Don't forget, don't forget."
And you forgot, didn't you?
Yeah, because I got distracted with Kevin and his conversations. Not that they're bad conversations, but they're distracting. Because I'm supposed to be making sure that I say hi to the chat. Because what's the point of us
Is
even
that one
having
of your
a
moral
show? No, it's just what's the point of being live? We can do this in a private hangout if we're not going to talk to the chat.
That's why you just assume that everyone's immensely amused by anything you talk about, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm confused by what you just said. Yes.
I said you can assume that everyone's immensely amused by anything that you say, right?
I don't. I don't assume that. That's why I try to include them because I feel bad for people watching this. I like to acknowledge them because they're wasting.
And there
their
has been a
time.
ton of going on because I've been keeping an eye on it, and there hasn't been much.
No, they're not because we haven't been talking to them. So we've been talking to each other about Falco and about.
You've been talking over them.
Crappy
No, we haven't been
Marvel.
talking over them. They haven't been communicating with us.
Because they don't want to talk about the stupid stuff we're talking about. A, Marvel sucks. B, no one knows who Falco is. C, whatever.
Don't bash my Marvel while I'm building a Marvel thing.
Marvel's really good.
So Dude Jude's mentioned 3 sets that he's owned. And Lego is conducting some sort of transaction with you. And Brick Sloth is starting on the Shrimp Shack. There, we've caught up to the last hour and 20 minutes.
I already read all that.
That's all the chat.
And Lego Train Guy.
Jeff's not very active. Let's see. We've probably got 2 people watching. And both of them are sleeping right now because of the Falco conversation. So,
No emotional Buttchop.
wake up, everybody! We're done talking about Falco. Good morning, Lego.
Dang it, I was trying to sleep and you woke me up. Dang it.
Oh, sorry.
So remember when you said the other Mario Kart's better? Look how many choices you got for characters here.
I know. Well, I own that one.
And also,
I
you remember
I own Mario Kart for the Switch, for the Wii U, for the Wii, for the GameCube, for the Super Nintendo, and for the Nintendo 64. Also, I have the GBA cartridge and the DS version.
and also,
Yeah,
you get,
burn, Jacob, burn.
It's okay.
Somebody's
Okay.
flexing again.
No, I'm not flexing. I'm just saying I'm real familiar with the series. Being
He's a authoritative not subject.
what?
no, I'm just a
He's an
Nintendo.
authority on the Mario Kart series.
I'm a Nintendo fan. If I'm gonna play video games, I like Nintendo games.
There we go. I put the flex tip up.
I will battle you. I will definitely battle you with Mario Kart, and I will destroy you.
He won't destroy you.
Jacob, who do you like to play as character wise on the new one?
And I pretty much have almost every car in the game.
If there were a Buttchop character, he would probably use that.
I wouldn't. You would lose every race. Now look at you. Who do you play as? Do you play as your me, or do you play as any of the characters?
I play as me.
Oh, I like to play as Waluigi.
Waluigi, that's an odd choice.
That's
Yeah,
one of my
I
favorite
agree with
Nintendo characters.
Is it?
Yeah, because he's ridiculous.
He is.
He's ridiculously ridiculous, and I like
And
that.
literally, you have when you're in battle, you get like 50 choices to go in game battle.
Yeah.
Coin
It's a lot of choices.
More choices are always better.
50,
Oh, and also
50.
one of my favorites here.
I don't even know what that is, buddy. What?
This one.
Oh, Renegade Roundup.
Oh, that's a good one. Yeah. There's a lot of good battle games on there and stuff. Yeah, they've really come a long way with the Mario Kart series. I agree, Jacob.
Yeah, if I agree, Mario Kart E is
Wait,
better.
you're working on something that's not Lego related, Chop related. We don't talk about anything that's not Lego related, Jude. Has to be Lego related.
I'm working on something not Lego but Buttchop related. What's Buttchop related? I'm afraid.
That's what I'm more curious about that too.
I'm very afraid. Be afraid. Be very afraid. Dude, Jude is
Very
crazy.
afraid.
The only bad thing about battle is you only get
There's a nice sword in here.
8 worlds. You only get 8 worlds to choose from. That's the
What, you talking about only 8 worlds? Dang. The next one, they better up their world game. You
But
better
one
up
of
your
them-
world game, Nintendo. Oh yeah, I'd like you to play the Super Nintendo version of Mario Kart and then complain again about the lack of worlds on the one.
Where'd the feather go? The feather was one of the best.
When you play if you play the Super Nintendo one after playing all the ones after, it is so archaic and
It is.
like it's. I still like it. I loved it when it came out. I thought it was awesome, but I can't imagine Jacob trying it out. I would like to see his opinion on the first Mario Kart. It would be interesting to get his way in after.
I played this first Mario.
That was a
Kart.
pretty cool digital there.
It was great. It came out.
Buttchop, what's your free code?
No, we don't need to talk about that on the stream, buddy. Okay.
I don't even know what he said.
He wants to
Something
use friend code from Switch or something.
Oh, I can send it to your dad in an email. I have your dad's email address. Okay, buddy.
Okay.
and we
Okay.
So,
You're probably just gonna bully me on there anyway, so.
And when I see you on, I'm going to get on the game and then be like, oh,
You're
there's
dead,
what?
Buttchop.
And
You're gonna be like,
then
coming for
get an
you.
egg at him.
Oh no,
very
not
nice
that.
night, Jesse.
Yeah, very nice. Good job, Jesse.
Thanks.
Now we like you again. I'm just kidding. We always liked you.
I'm gonna cover up. I'm doing some perfectionist details now.
Yeah, well, I do that too. After I get my basic thing down, I don't stop there. There's MOCs I'm still working on that I started 3 years ago. So I still do little things. Oh, you're doing the Transformers project. Cool, dude, Jude. Cool. Yeah, I sent Dude Jude some Transformers figurines. He's gonna set them up in a showcase showdown. It's a showcase showdown.
Nice. Did you send him a good go box?
Go box, yeah.
Hey, we have to head out. It's bedtime for someone. So
It's not.
Okay.
Good night,
thanks for having
Jacob.
us, Reed.
It's bedtime
Good seeing you,
for.
Jesse, Bob, Jay,
It's
Joe,
bedtime.
Jude.
So yeah.
Bedtime for Daddy. I gotta put him to bed.
Okay.
Well,
All right.
Hope he
everybody,
doesn't complain, but when he's going to bed, I
I
guess.
think you should all go to bed. It's
Time to mind
I'll put it back
crash.
on here.
Ooh, yeah, time for craft.
Mind crash. Mind crash.
We can safely play craft.
Minecraft, indeed. All right. Night, everyone. Bye.
Night.
Minecraft.
Killed mid sentence there.
Oh yeah. That was that. There's actually says there's 5 people watching.
Mine says 6, but
Mine says 36.
I doubt that.
Mine says 107.
We're not that good yet.
We're not that
No, we're not that good yet.
well.
We're gonna have to be we're gonna have to become much more handsome before we get much more people.
As we
I
age.
might have to get a tummy tuck and
That's not usually what happens as you age. That's not usually.
Oh, I actually did. I got better looking as I got older. What are you talking about? Come on.
Well, then you're the only Benjamin Button I see in the room. Because I just get more bloated and old.
Well, I do have that a little bit. I guess you're right. Yeah, I
You get that bloat. You get that old bloat, they call it. Old bloat.
That's why I think Hinkle told me to do the walk challenge. I think he thinks I can maybe lose some of the bloat doing that. I think maybe.
Yeah.
We'll see.
Yeah. There's always bloat to be lost.
I just want somebody to suck it all out. Just suck it. Come on, Doc. Suck it. Suck it out. I want to get rid of it. We got a log pile. Sweet.
Log pile.
Log pile.
Putting the transformer. The chat hasn't been very active, but
No, chat's been kind of slow tonight.
I don't like to ignore it though either. I hate. I hate streams where they ignore
everybody
the chat.
tonight.
It's funny because streams like this where there's no one in the chat, you have people who are very ready to be attentive to it. And if you go to streams where there's tons of people in the chat, the people on the panel pay no attention.
Yeah.
They ignore the chat like they're not even there. I'm like, wow, you actually have chat to interact with and you're ignoring it. Very ballsy move, unprofessional stream person. Oh, that's why something looked off.
What?
Okay, back to bricks. I gotta get this done before Thursday. And once I go back to work, I'm probably not gonna do much work on it because I'll be worn out.
Yeah.
Once bitten, twice shy, babe.
That's an Ninjago episode name.
It's also a Great White song.
I'm assuming that song came first.
Actually, the Great White Song is a cover of an older song, so yes, it came way before Ninjog. Dude likes your thing, Galaxy Bricker.
All right, dude. Thanks
Galaxy
for the
Galaxy Bricker.
Looks pretty good.
It's Galaxy Jesse. Is that what it is? Cool.
Galaxy Jess.
That sounds better. It's got a better ring to it. Galaxy Jesse.
Galaxy Jesse.
Jesse.
All right.
Galaxy Police.
What would it be backwards? Galaxy Brick Jesse.
Galaxy Brick Jess. Doesn't have the same ring at all. How about Brick Jesse Galaxy?
Brick Galaxy.
We got
Man, yeah, this turned out great. I am super happy that I have this.
Yeah, good job. Not bad for your first try.
Yeah, looks good.
He already did a practice one. Spoilers.
Yeah.
Just kidding. No, it looks good, man.
Well, I had to make sure I had the size right. So if you, because I did the practice run, if you look at the back, I added black border.
Oh yeah.
One on that side and a little bump out over here to cover up the star that sticks out.
Okay. Yeah.
So part of it was to template that so that I could cut the star off on this thing.
That's why they call you Jesse Star Cutter Galaxy.
There we go. I like that.
That's actually that's a pretty hardcore name.
Star Cutter. That could be the name of a spaceship.
Jesse, that could be you could be like Luke's cousin. I'm Jesse Star Cutter. You might know my cousin Luke Skywalker.
Yeah.
Last night, Corporal Bodie painted orange Mandalorian. Oh, I love mandarin oranges. Yeah. You used to be able to get them in a can. Mandalorian oranges. I don't know what he's talking about. That's probably something for Jesse to talk about. Orange Mandalorian.
Oh, cool as hell. What?
Orange.
Oh, Corporal Bodie. Oh, yeah, that's the Soka Troopers, the 332nd. 501st Troopers painted their helmets orange to pay tribute to Ahsoka when she came back.
He said he painted a Mandalorian, not a trooper.
Oh, orange Mandalorian. Okay. Well, it could be, okay. Could be, what do you call it? Bounty hunter with some orange. Mandalorian bounty hunter.
Yeah, see? Good thing I helped you out. You would have looked at cool, bro.
My mind's
Speaking of the
Marvel.
Speaking of the 332nd Trooper, the value of that has gone way down.
Has it?
Yeah, it's down to about $10 or $11 now. It used to be a lot more.
Are the pigs still going for a decent amount, or
the fig itself, the 332nd? I just looked at Bricklink. It's about $11, $12.
Wow, I'm probably
not as much as it used to be. And the new 501st are down to $5.
Well, yeah, I wouldn't even give you 50 cents for one, but so no, it's only worth what someone's willing to pay, right?
Yeah.
Pretty soon they'll oversaturate the market with so much of it that it'll all be just.
Once it's retired, it'll probably go back up.
As soon as most people realize that it's all not really that good anyway, they'll be like, okay.
Yeah, I've been looking into it because I'm thinking about selling off my Star Wars collection.
Wait till they're real high in price. Sell high,
I'm not interested.
high, low.
Because I'm not really as interested in Lego Star Wars anymore.
Well, yeah, I don't see why anyone is. It's actually holding us back from having a nice non-licensed space theme.
Yeah, I've come to the realization that I've been supplementing space themes for Star Wars. Or however you say it. Like, I've been buying Star Wars instead of buying space themes.
What? Why would you even do that?
I don't know, but I've come to the realization that I've been doing that.
Yeah, you might.
And I'm going to stop.
Yeah, go for the quality over the quantity. Yes, they release a whole lot of Star Wars.
It might require an intervention, I'm thinking.
It doesn't mean it's good. Usually when there's a high quantity, it's low quality. Go with the old space teams, you're going to have high quality. Yeah, they're harder to come by, but they're better.
Yeah. I'm looking into, once I get home, I'm going to rebuild my Space Police Galactic Enforcer.
Yeah.
But I know I'm going to need parts because I know some of the parts for that are broken.
That's okay. Make sure you message me before you bricklink them, because when I have them, I'll just mail them to you for free.
All right.
That way it can save you. That way it can save you some ching. Because sometimes you have to, if you make a bricklink order and they don't have everything in one store and you have to meet their minimum, then you end up having to, it sucks. So to source a few parts. So message me or send me a message with the parts so that I can tell you if I have them or not. It'll be easier. I can just mail out the parts, and then you'll have your refurbished thing.
All right, I'll do that once I get back in like 2 months.
That's okay. Whenever. I'll still be alive, hopefully, in 2 months. I don't know. Can't guarantee it, but I like to help people when they're looking for certain parts to get their sets back up or their MOCs going.
I'm gonna rebuild Brick Daddy's Lunar Limo as well.
Oh, I got that. It's over in the box over there.
That set is great.
Oh yeah. I love that set. But yeah, I don't mind helping people if they're trying to get their rebuild their sets so they got broke or missing pieces, or if they're working on a really good mock and they need something. If I have a bunch, I just send it off to them. I don't ask them to subscribe or like me or anything. I don't care about that. All they gotta do is build their Lego.
Well, liking Buttchop is a required taste. You gotta.
It's a required taste. Nice. So you have to. You don't ever try.
Yep.
Wow. Thank you.
Very special, required.
Thank you. Thank you.
If you don't like that taste, you just.
Hey, I don't know. I've actually probably known Titanium J as far as in the YouTube community longer than other people that Titanium J interacts with on a regular basis. So we have a pretty long history as far as YouTube, knowing each other on YouTube. So it's been, and we still talk. So obviously, I must be doing something not too bad. I guess.
You haven't made him mad enough yet to stop talking, huh?
Well, I don't try to bother people. If they don't like me for who I am, then they can stay the F away.
You haven't destroyed his Ninjago army yet?
I wouldn't do that. In fact, we like to talk about Ninjago together. So,
speaking of which, Chop, what do you think of the island sets?
Oh yeah, I really like to get the village or whatever. Did we talk about this?
Yeah, I think we did.
The dragon.
But we're gonna talk about it again.
Dragon's amazing. Dragon's amazing. I like them. The only ones I saw at the store, like I said, was the catamaran and the bike, the motorcycle, or whatever. So, I like them. They're pretty decent.
Somebody's having way too much fun above you, Chop, I think.
It's my hyperactive daughter.
Cool.
Let her get her stuff out. She's got too much energy cooped up in the house. I like them. I'm kind of excited for the wave after, and I definitely.
Oh yeah, I'm excited for that wave too.
The legacy stuff is good. Consistently good. So
yeah,
definitely happy with legacy right now. Those I gave all four of the figure 2-packs, and I think they're all worthwhile getting, all four of them. So
yeah, I've got 2 of those so far. I'm gonna get another one in another week or so.
Yeah, I bought one. I bought one a week for 4 weeks, and I really liked them.
Yeah, I've been spreading it out while I'm here. Just getting one every once in a while.
You have to have something to look forward to.
Yeah, I bought the Kai one and the Zane one. I think I'm gonna buy the J one next.
Like if I would have had access to them all at the same time, I wouldn't have bought the Kai one first. But I found the Kai one at Cole for one of my Coles before the street date, so I bought him before they were officially out. So that's why I bought Kai first. But otherwise, that probably would have been the last one I bought. But yeah, the other three I think are phenomenal. The Kai is the best thing in the set. Doesn't he come with the skeleton, Skulkin?
Yeah, it comes with a new
Yeah.
Whiplash.
I don't care about
Basically.
the Skulkin. The other three bad guys I think are better.
Yeah, I agree.
And I think Kai is really good. His torso and everything's really awesome. His hairpiece is really good. But definitely Zane and Jay are my favorites. I think Cole is probably the most boring of the ninjas. But the snake is actually surprisingly because of the color is actually my favorite of the bad guys. So
Yeah, and he's new.
yeah, and
That's
I
pretty
just
good.
think I like Sam Blue. I think he looks cool. Oh, dude, Jude loves me. Love you too, man. I don't, Jude. It's okay, Nerd Brick. We have different opinions. It's not a bad thing to have different opinions, Nerd Brick. I'm sorry about what I said, or I'm sorry that my opinion on the military differs from yours. It's okay though, because we can still be friends, even if we have different opinions on the military, buddy. So, sorry, Nerd Brick, for offending you, but other people's opinions, just because they're different from yours, doesn't mean that you have to stop. You have to get mad. There's too much of that. Like, we all have different opinions, and that's okay. That's good.
Get even.
Jesse likes Marvel. I'm not a huge Marvel fan, as we talked about earlier in the show. But you know what? I still like Jesse. I don't care. And hopefully he doesn't dislike me because I'm not into Marvel. Jesse's not gonna be like, "Oh, I used to like Buttchop until I found out it was Marvel." Well, then I don't want to be that person's friend anyway. If they're only gonna like me because I like what they like, that's kind of boring.
We're Lego. We're all Lego family. We're dot bracelet wearing dudes.
Right? Well, since I put on my uniform each day, not a big fan anymore. You're not a fan of the military either? Or you are? I don't get it. If I was in the military, I wouldn't be a big fan. I have friends that were in the military that said that it was like getting paid to be in jail, and it was really horrible. So, I had a friend, he went to Afghanistan and Iraq during the wars, and he said that he was forced to torture people he knew were innocent. Like the military told him to go in these villages, torture these people who were suspected terrorists, and he knew in his heart of hearts while they were violently attacking these men in these villages that they weren't actually terrorists. They were just fathers and just trying to make it in life. I mean, I wouldn't feel real good about doing that, being ordered to do that. Also, my dad was in Vietnam, and he actually, because of DDT, which was called Agent Orange, had a really rare brain tumor, which killed him. So killed him when he was only in his early 50s. So I can't say that the military has a history of taking care of the people enlisted in it. They definitely use you as cannon fodder. So that's all. I'm sorry. If you enjoy the military, that's good. There's positive things, I'm sure, about it, but there's also probably more negatives if you look at how the government uses them to gain resources, rape other countries from their resources. So that's all, Nerd Brick. We don't have to agree on the military, but we can still get along. Also, Lego was the person who made Lego was occupied. Denmark was occupied during World War II, and he didn't really want his toy used to make tanks and weapons. So using Lego to do that, I think it's stupid. They make military models. There's all kinds of other military things. Oh, okay. Well, I guess since you've been in war, he was in in Afghanistan during the war when Osama bin Laden was like, I guess since you've been to war and you know better, but my friend wouldn't lie to me, so he actually wanted to join the military. His dad was in it, his brother was in it, so then he realized that it was a very terrible decision. He was airborne infantry. Technically, he doesn't have the full orders to beat people because that's unlawful. Actually, that's not true because they were in a situation where they were trying to find terrorists in the name of America. And if your commanding officer tells you to do that, I'm pretty sure that you do it. Or, ooh, can I have some ice cream?
Yeah, you want some here?
Ice cream time.
Oh, I think I'm gonna go get some pretty good ice cream at a time of day like this.
Oh, look who comes when it's ice cream time.
What kind of ice cream is that?
Some kind of unicorn.
Of course, you would show up when there's ice cream.
and as Kai.
Well, you're that dang Jay. Let's not even get started. Which ninja is better?
Come on, he popped in. It's like, oh, there's ice cream? Okay, I'll pop in and bother titanium with my icon.
Each ninja has their strengths and weaknesses.
What evs, Jay? What evs?
Everyone has their own opinion.
All the ninjas are cool in my opinion in some way, shape, or form.
Yeah.
What are ninjas?
I love the show. I love the show. There's no ninja that I hate. That's all I got. I don't hate it.
There's no bad ninja. Even the brown ninja is super rad. I love him.
Oh yeah.
I just don't think they get spotlighted. They don't get spotlighted enough. I always feel like it should be 2 characters get a spotlight per season instead of just 1 character. It's just kind of like, come on.
I mean,
there's just so many characters. You know, they just
there's one character they put on the box,
around.
but usually there's a second character that they spotlight a fair amount in the season.
Yeah, it's like a co-spot.
Like in season 13 when Cole was on the box, he was the main ninja, but Master Wu also got a decent spotlight, which was nice. It was nice to see him get some character development.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, because usually he's just sitting around drinking tea, making tea jokes. Haha. Okay, let's move on. Insert Master Wu and tea joke here. Okay. Then the ninjas go and do something else. Is that tomorrow? Jesse?
No. Yeah, I'm going to do the spoiler stream tomorrow with DC content since we have a week off, kind of.
Right, but I mean, I was thinking we have the week off. That means tomorrow's show is the show where we talk all about what people expect from that show, crazy rumors and whatever. But that's why you could keep it DC, Marvel, and have I think you should have a separate DC show just so that it just become just some superhero fire fest,
Well, I mean, I purposely named it Superhero Spoiler Show, not Marvel Spoiler Show. Even though Marvel's going to dominate the talk, it'll be loose, and people are not going to want to talk Superman and Lois like for an hour straight. So it will turn into like I watched the little. Did you watch the Legend shorts that were on Disney Plus?
Yeah.
So we got a sneak peek.
The highlight. I call them the highlight reels from the previous 10 years. They're like, let's highlight that character,
So Falcon, Soldier, Agent 13, and Baron Zemo. I'll have to make a minifig for Zemo. I put a
I just hope that they make one for
spoof of the Captain.
They make a Lego one, and he has the mask, and it's not just a printed head, but an actual mask that you put over top of his head. That's why I was finally glad that Captain America got one. Just like I hate to say, the Spider-Man needs one. This printed head is just kind of like. I'm sorry.
There's a third party.
The Flash has a helmet. Batman has a helmet. It's just kind of like you can't just print people's heads and say we're gonna call that good. It's like no. Or at least make a round cap that makes the top of their head round, covers the stud.
So you don't have a stud,
Yeah, kind of like what they did with Black Panther.
Some of those would make the character's head look too big, I think.
Well, the Batman's head already looks way too big. They all look kind of too big once you put the big helmet on their heads. It's just kind of like, okay.
Yeah.
But I'm just kind of like, Either that or just cover the stud with that little round little top that, you know, it just makes it
Yeah, you could do that.
more like that, you know, they're covered. Because otherwise, every time I see that stud on Spider-Man's head, I want to put a hair on him or put a baseball cap on him or something. I'm just kind of like, he needs something. He's standing there, you know, with his stud showing. He shouldn't be standing there with the stud showing. I mean, he's like, he's not bald.
Universe, though, for the time, having the stud showing is bald, is the top of their head. It's like the equivalent to being bald is the stud showing.
Yeah, well, just like I feel like they should have a bald stud to put on.
It doesn't look too bad. I thought the
top of the head.
helmet over the head would be a little too thick.
But no, that looks good. That looks really good. A little bit fat, but he looks pretty good.
Fat-headed.
I'm liking him.
On camera, it looks a little fatter.
Oh yeah, well the camera always adds 10 pounds. The camera always adds 10 pounds to your head.
Yeah.
Especially on the hips. Damn, he's fat.
Yeah, the camera goes straight to the hips.
I forget where I got these third-party ones, but I have that one and
they did make
Noir Guy,
Night Monkey.
Or Night Monkey,
yeah, Night Monkey.
They did do a balding effect for the pirate CMF.
That Iron
Space
Spider
suit from Infinity War kind of one.
Spider.
Iron Spider kind of.
Wasn't he La Monkey Noir or something? They called him. They called him something in
Night
Italian.
Pack of these.
I mean, it was translated, but it sounded cooler. It sounded cooler in the in Italian.
I think.
Ultimate Spider-Man.
Glow in the dark.
Really good.
Does it glow in the dark?
I don't think so.
Oh.
I only know that because I saw a
Hashtag
Brickset
fail.
review with that Ultimate
Here's
Spider.
my favorite.
It's not even Lego doing it.
right.
It's a hashtag fail. It's a third party, some junk company putting this stuff out.
Oh, so hashtag bootlegs.
Hashtag flea market fake Lego.
I don't know which one that is.
I have no idea what that
might
was
be.
either.
That might be when he has the superpowers.
That's the graffiti. That's the graffiti hood.
He has that Captain Cosmic power that comes to, you know, I can't remember what it's called, but there's a cosmic power that it floats around the Marvel universe and it can hit people, and you know you become this character.
Yeah. Looks double.
Like Spider-Man and Batman have the most suits out of anyone.
But you know, I would think Iron Man runs a good.
Oh yeah, there's Arachnid guy.
Arachnid man.
Geriatric.
Yeah, they do the whole series like that, and they give you a printed minifig head.
Regular, right? Yeah, regular
stud on it. But then you can put the helmet right over, or the mask. The mask.
Yeah, I feel like it just needs to be a little cap that just goes right on the top, just like beep.
Yeah,
that way does it.
Head guy.
Yeah, just fills it up. And then they should just make that so that there are bald-headed people that you could put that on top of them and be like, boom, here, there you go.
I'm trying to tell you that there already is that, but you won't listen to it.
Got a whole bunch of Spider-Man.
I'm so mad.
Yeah, that suit you showed is not.
You have
the
to show it on
Spider-Man
screen.
suit.
You have to show it on screen.
Show it on screen.
Otherwise, it's just talk. Let's see. I know that isn't there Alfred has one or something, but they need to put it, you know, in the Sig Fig Tower. Make it more prominent, and that just needs to be a thing for, like, you know, any superhero that's has a printed head mask. It's just like put a cap on the top. And I still want the Kid Flash hair out of the top of the mask. I'm like, where is that?
We need
Why do we not have that?
We need more non-Batman DC comic Lego stuff.
Yeah, I mean I think that's part of the whole problem with the DC cinematic universe trying to compare the two. It's like there's too much Batman.
Yeah.
You know, and so people just like weigh that on top of the whole DC universe, and it's just kind of like, this is before they even thought of such a thing. You can't, you know, you can only do this Batman.
And, you know, I get that Batman has all the vehicles, but give the bad guys vehicles.
Well, I just don't want to see the Joker in some ridiculous. I mean, even though it happens in the comics and the animated all the time, but I just don't want to see Joker driving down the road in some gigantic Joker machine, and nobody's, you know, no contractor, you know, tried to stop this from being made. It's just sort of like, what? We didn't call the FBI. We're like, hi, FBI. Joker's trying to build this gigantic tower in the middle of Gotham. You know, it's just kind of like, huh?
I mean, just thinking of an example off the top, you could do a Flash related set and give Heatwave a vehicle, some sort of fire car or something like that. I don't know.
Well, what they could always make what's the Legends of Tomorrow? What's their spaceship called?
The Wave Rider.
Yeah, they could make that as
That'd
a
be
set.
great.
You know, they could do something from every single one of the CW shows if they really wanted to. But I'm more down with if they just made more sets from the comic books and just said, okay, let's.
I just want more
this,
DC
that.
Lego in general. That isn't Batman.
Yeah, thank you. I am
The
so
problem
tired
is-
of Batman.
The problem is that Batman just has all the vehicles, and that's the only thing Lego likes to do with superheroes.
Well, I mean, it's almost I feel like they're just like, okay, DC, the only thing that we're for sure will sell is Batman. So we're not going to make anything else because we're for sure Batman's going to sell. And we're for sure that they're always going to make another Batman movie, which is just tiresome. At this point, I'm just kind of like, there are a million other, things in the DC universe. And,
I think
Batman is cool and all, but,
And
can we just,
the problem is
What do children recognize?
for all the other DC heroes, there's too many locations and not enough vehicles for Lego.
yeah.
And
Well,
I
I'm
think
just they just need to
that's
make
one
more
of the problems.
Aquaman, more Aquaman, more Captain Marvel.
It would be cool. Aquaman,
more
like
Flash.
Wolverine.
Yeah, it's like
More
let's
Green
sequel
Lantern.
sequel the crap out of them. It's like
The
the first Green
Brainiac,
Lantern. It's like the first Green
Wolverine.
Lantern movie didn't work. Try again. Don't give up. It's like, come on, you got fans out there, people. It's like, do it. You guys teased an awesome, Sinestro and everything. It's just like, just go for it.
When they
Just
do the
stop
bad
it.
guys, like the Brainiac set, that was pretty cool.
Yes. That
Yeah,
the
Brainiac
Brainiac
set,
ship is
that's-
awesome.
I bought that Brainiac set.
So that's a ball-headed pirate. He won't focus, Chop.
I know. Hold on.
It's horrible. What set is he from?
He's a CMF, dude.
From what? Which series?
I don't know. 16 or 15.
There we go. Oh, I am loving
Pirate.
that. I am loving that guy.
So with that bandana, it even covers up the seam, so it looks like it's really his head.
Right.
It's
Yeah. See, they need to make more things like that.
it's just a cap. Like what you were suggesting. They could make this without the bandana.
Yeah. I mean, that was just like that top knot ponytail that they put on some of the Ninjago bad guys from the last series. If you touch them wrong, they fall out all the time. It's just like, why is that not a piece that clips on the top instead of fitting in the hole? I'm just kind of like,
At least they use the stud, the 1x1 round stud with the
Yeah.
hole. They used to use.
They started using that.
They would used to stick it just in there.
yeah, and that just drives me crazy. It's
Like
like
for
it falls out all the
For
time.
the gin, he just has it stuck right there, so it's like it falls out all the time. Am I right, Jay, or is that not?
No, yeah, it falls out all the time.
They used to have it where it just went in the stud that was built in their head. Now at least
Yeah.
they use the 1x1 with the hole, so
Yeah,
they have a little bit more stability. That stays on.
For Nauticon, it would always fall off, but then they added the 1x1 open stud for Ultraviolet, and it stayed on.
There you go.
Same with Daddy No Legs, and
There you go, Daddy. No legs, baby.
and then the other, I think Mo and Mert also used that technique.
That's very true. Yep. So true.
Some of the island guys, at least in the show, they might have had the ponytail. I don't remember.
Well, and that with the Nexo Knights, there was characters that had that piece and it coming straight out of the bad guys that had it coming straight out, and I was always so mad because it would pop out, and I'm like, and then after that they started using the stud, and I'm like, ugh, they didn't do that with the other older guys, but that was yeah.
I took a glance at all the Marvel sets from last year, and I mean, same would probably work for DC if they actually had more than 3 sets a year. But most of the vehicles are hero vehicles, and of the few sets that are mainly villain vehicles, most of it's Venom.
Yeah, it's way too much Venom stuff.
There's way too much good guy stuff too.
Yeah.
Well,
The bad guys always just have, like,
all the Marvel guys need mechs to fight, otherwise they can't do anything without a mech. Stupid Marvels.
Yeah,
Well, that's like I can't understand like why Spider-Man got the big vehicle in that set when it should have been the bad guy that had the big vehicle.
Spider-Man, they should
Yeah.
have a vehicle for him that shoots
Let's look at
webs so that he can
2019.
go from building to building with a vehicle that shoots webs out.
Let's see. Villain.
And
Counting-
then Aquaman could have a submarine so he could go underwater. That'd be cool.
I'm gonna count the.
What else can we do? Superman could have a flying.
When they made the
The
Hydra.
Aquaman, you have to
ATV.
make the Black Manta sub versus Aquaman.
Yeah.
All right, let's
It's
see.
like anytime there's like a
Main-
hero and a villain, it's like whatever the build is, it should be like what the villain is either driving or the villain's trying to take over, or you know,
Yeah.
like
They
he's
did
like
do
trying to
the-
rob, an armored car, or he's trying to break into a lab, or you know, it's got to be something
when
like
they
that.
did
so that,
Red
so that the
Skull, when
hero
they did-
arrives in a giant van and there's the villain. You know,
They
just
did-
run him over.
Mhm.
It's over.
They
Let's
did
see.
Red Skull and that 6-wheel ATV thing with the Hydra symbols on it a while ago. That was pretty good.
Oh yeah, with the Captain America.
Well, they
Captain-
could
and
just
Captain, I think, maybe
they
just
could
had a
start making
motorcycle.
Lego comic themed things, and that would help too.
I looked at 2019.
Yeah, because that's
only-
where we got the decent Taskmaster and the MODOK was from the comic book version of Marvel.
Yeah, we got MODOK already. Yep.
only 2 main villain vehicles for 2019 of Marvel superheroes: Molten Man Battle and Venom Mech. So
Yeah.
That's the one that looks like a dinosaur.
no, that was the one before it.
Sony does such a good job with Venom and the Spider-Man series.
Infinity War, it was the same problem.
The Infinity War, that was just begging for the van with the time device.
Oh, yeah,
you know what I mean?
Ant-Man.
It was just kind of like, what? Where's
That'd be a
Ant-Man's
good
van?
mod.
Why do we not have that? It's just like,
They
let's
would
see.
have to watch
it's a
the-
vehicle, man.
They would have to watch the movie to figure that out. They probably haven't seen the movie. They just based the set off pictures from the movie.
Yeah, they couldn't even give us the donut chip that Thanos' minions used.
Yeah, that would have been, I don't know. That'd have been one heck of a build, but
But they gave us a whole separate set for these.
I think
little
about it, if you designed for Lego, would you want to
That
have to
one,
watch the movie to
yeah,
make?
I got that one.
I would.
Yeah, that one's cool.
Oh, it is.
I'll design the
Speed
set, but I'm not watching the movie.
All right,
Yeah, when they
then
do, I think you're right. When they do villain vehicles,
villain vehicles are good. But they
makes
don't
more
make-
sense.
It's Ninjago has had a semi-similar problem. You know,
Right.
there's not enough, especially in Legacy. There's not enough villain content.
all the ninjas get a vehicle, and then
Yeah,
one.
Yeah, and then
Yeah,
there's a bad guy shooting at the jet. Bang,
In
bang.
the
yeah.
that the legacy stuff is based on, there were a lot of bad guy vehicles in the actual
Yeah.
games, but all the legacy stuff is based on the ninja vehicle, so therefore you're not getting any representation of the old bad guy vehicles in the legacy wave, which I guess I kind of understand, but at the same time, pop one in here and there, you know.
Yeah.
Pop
You know,
one in.
and-
There were some good enemy vehicles in the
Yeah.
Ninjago wave.
I really hope that we get a Legacy Moro Dragon when they
Yeah.
do more Season 5 stuff. That'd be a good one to do.
Or it would be cool if they did the Nindroid vehicle that they didn't do from the
Yeah.
the tank or whatever, not the tank. There was like hundreds of them in the show, the reboot of the Nindroid vehicles, and they didn't do them. They could.
I'd love to see
you could
them
release.
do the Arcturus spaceship. That was really cool.
There's tons of them they could do.
And then same with Jen's forces. I don't think they're going to do much with the Season 4 villains just because they don't want to reproduce that Anacondra skull helmet. That's why they've only put Izor in sets. That's why Izor's in like 3 sets already.
And Izor sucks. The new Izor sucks compared to the old
Yeah.
one.
Do you have the new one and the old one we can see?
Yeah.
To see the full suckage?
I don't, but the old one is better.
Oh.
You got verified. I do have them both. So yeah, wait, hold on a second. I have to find where the new one I put directly into a box because he's
disappointment. You were like,
I've got-
disappointing. Throw him away.
he's inferior, so he went straight into a box.
He went in the box with the Friends figures. He was
Yeah,
going.
he went in the box where the pigs go to die.
hang out here with these friends figures.
You're
They're
not
all
going to be
ball-headed
used, so
because all their hair's
Yeah.
been stolen.
The last time that the DC sets made a vehicle with a set where the main thing was a villain vehicle was in 2018. It was the Black Manta submarine from Aquaman, which didn't even exist in the
oh
movie,
yeah, I have that set.
and then the Lex Luthor mech.
Oh yeah, I have that set too. I like the Lex Luthor mech. See, that makes sense. Lex Luthor, that makes sense for him to have a mech.
Yeah,
Thing.
because he's a billionaire and he's
All he is
always
is a
creating
rich guy
stuff.
who hates Superman. He has to have something.
Yeah.
Oh, here's the crappy one. too many boxes of Ninjago things.
I know what you mean.
Even his torso is far inferior as far as the paint job for his chest. His skin color is like way different than yellow.
I think for me, the biggest part is that the kind of little shadow around his eyes isn't very prominent on the Legacy one.
Well,
And that's what made the biggest difference for me.
for me is like the yellowing, because they have it the paint.
Is that a scar or a tattoo on his face?
That's a tattoo.
It's so
And a
blurry.
Chondrite tattoo.
I can see why Chop is upset. It's a Mohawk character, and Chop being a Mohawk character himself.
Gotta get that right.
I could see Chop dressing up as this guy at the convention. So which is the?
This is the old one.
This
This is the old one, and the yellow is bright and vibrant on his chest. This one, it's like
Yeah, it's a little bit dimmer.
really dark.
The other belt is cooler.
I like the older belt with the two snake heads.
Yeah. And
Yeah.
the skull in the middle, that's better.
Even the pants, I think, are better. And then
I
definitely
like the color on the new pants.
Here's where this is the old one. His face,
He's got some serious fangs and whatnot too. Like, holy
and then
crap.
this guy is fail. Look at his eyes.
So is that like a robot eye or a glass eye? Or
It's a glass eye.
It's a glass eye, but look at how non-threatening his eyes are on the new one. And on the old one, it's Izor. His name is Izor for criminy. Dude, don't make his eyes less scary. Look at. Hi, it's me, Izor. I just was wondering if you could move your car. It's Izor, move your car.
Exactly. One's like, can you please move your car? The other one, I will rip your head off if your car's not moved in 3 seconds.
Sorry about it. And he's like, I will destroy you. Like, okay. There shouldn't be that big of a difference between the figs, but there is. So,
Yeah.
we're back in the box with you. No, don't put me back in the box. You're gone. I don't know why you come in 3 sets. You're not even good. There you go. Old Izor, never leave me.
I mean, it's easy to make him just because that Mohawk piece is in current production. That other helmet thing or whatever is probably like we have
the Anaconda
references
helmet
for
was
that.
last seen in 2017 on the
Yeah, they've
movie.
never repurposed it, so they're probably like abandoning the mold and making.
Yeah.
It, so you get a crappy version of this guy. Don't buy the new Izor. Hunt down the original Izor and
Original Izor is better.
do yourself a favor, people. They had a chance to upgrade him, and they couldn't because the original was so good. The only thing they could do is downgrade it.
Yeah. And and I see a similar problem with the ghosts emerging too, because I mean the print looks great.
Yeah.
But they're reusing the print for it looks great on Ghoultar. But
these names.
it doesn't work so well for who they labeled as Soul Archer.
Right.
Original
work
Soul
out.
Archer was better.
Soul
But
as in
they're not-
SOL or the soul? So SOUL.
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 Okay.
He like
Because he hunts
puts an
down your
arrow
soul.
through your heart.
Yeah. He's got ghost arrows.
The original,
okay.
the original Soul Archer, yes. They didn't want to go through the trouble of remaking him, so they kind of cobbed together a bastardized version of the original. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I mean, I would have been all right with the torso if they had reused that, but at least make him a different face print.
Oh, no. We are doing the legacy very cheaply.
Yeah. Same problem with the Nindroids, too. It's all the same print, and they haven't even bothered to do Cryptor.
Oh,
I think if they had put General Cryptor in the X-Wing Ninja Charger, I think it would have made that set more appealing.
Yeah, but Lego didn't think that they wanted to spend the money and time to do that.
Yeah, I ended up just making my own Legacy Cryptor.
Oh, why not just use the original Cryptor?
Well, I've got him, too. I wanted to make a Legacy one.
Okay, make whatever you want. I'm just saying that the original was, I thought it's very nice.
Yeah, I've got 4 separate versions of Cryptor.
He's very nice.
I've got
Very nice.
I've got the original. I've got a show accurate original because, as it turns out, he had a different print in the show. He just used the regular Nindroid body and head compared to in the figure.
Yeah, the figure they kind of like had a little artistic freedom, so they took it.
Yeah,
Which was
and then I have the Day of the Departed one and my custom Legacy one.
Wow.
Yeah, I'll be interested to see what they do once they reach season 6 for Legacy.
Ooh, they do a very cheap way out.
Yeah, they'll do like one Sky Pirate. Maybe
Yeah,
2.
they do whatever piece they have.
I mean, I would
they have the
assume-
one Sky Pirate can just wear that one bandana head piece.
What?
Yeah.
Well, they'll be like,
They
what?
can just do
What do
Peg
we have?
leg and a peg leg and a thing. That's it.
What do we have in excess of?
well. They can do Flintlock because Flintlock's got some decent parts that isn't too difficult for Lego to make. So Flintlock's actually relatively easy. I don't think they'd redo Clancy because I don't think that Snakehead's in production anymore.
Nope, they won't redo.
Doubloon would
redo Flintlock, or what's his name? The other really simple one.
Doubloon.
No.
They could redo him.
Oh yeah, they could. That's all in production. But isn't there another pretty generic? I can't remember.
Well, there was Squiffy and Bucko. They could probably do those.
Yeah,
guys.
Squiffy. They could easily just do Squiffy.
And Siren.
They'll give you 15 Squiffies for the legacy. You're covered in Squiffy. Now, mop the poop deck because Squiffy made a mess.
They probably wouldn't do Dog Shank or Monkey Wretch because
you know that
Big Fig and Monkey.
You know that ain't going down. No.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. Dog what?
Dog Shank. It's a beautiful lady. She's giant.
Yeah.
Dog Shank.
She wished to stand out.
Oh yeah,
but then she also wished to be better athletically. So.
And she ended up being a freak.
Yeah.
Which is awesome.
And then Nauticon, they'd probably be able to do. They do a different armor piece, upper torso piece.
They're not gonna do it.
Other than the.
Squiffy, and they're gonna tell you to like it.
Other than the upper torso piece, I can't see too many issues.
Well,
they still got the ghost tail in
one hand
production.
and you know what in the other.
Yeah, I mean they've given up on the skeletons. There's that fire dragon that had the leaked image, and that looks like.
Look, I don't want any more skeleton. The skeletons.
I got plenty of the originals.
And I don't
really
want
like the legacy ones.
I don't even like them at all, really, as characters or so.
You know, I've got like a couple of each skeleton just to give the original skeleton.
I have them. I just don't need any more. I have the and I have the new ones, and I don't care.
I ended up ordering a couple extras of each original just because they were cheap.
Well, yeah, because they're like I said.
They were also in the spinners.
Go bad guys, dude.
Yeah. I got plenty of serpentine, though the legacy ones are great.
Serpentine.
I just wish they do more variation.
Hey, the cat's been down here the whole time. And I hate you. Cat. That cat is such a pain in the butt. I gotta get rid of that thing. You wouldn't believe the drama this cat causes in this house. Kids go crazy about it. If it goes outside, they flip. I'm like, just let it go outside. It's a cat. Who cares about it? Hopefully it won't come back. But it always does. So I don't know why they're so worried about it being outside. It's not like they act like it's never coming back. It's like, they'll be back. That's what they do. They come back. They never stop coming back. Well, I've taken up enough of your time. Should we wake up, read, and end the show? And I'll do the outro. Okay, let's do the outro. Thanks, everybody, for coming to Friday Night Bricks. It's been a pleasure. We had Titanium J on the panel. Kai, the producer, popped in at the end for some ice cream and Ninjago/Marvel talk.
Yeah.
We've been joined the whole time by Jesse's Brick Galaxy, the fantastic Marvel spoiler. Check him out on his channel for more of your Marvel superhero spoiling needs. Also, he's a great builder on top of that. But he also
that looks just like the tag.
he does extra nerdy stuff. He's hyper nerd. Go check him out. Before he dies. Reed, speaking of dying, Reed, thank you for having everyone on. He's asleep right now. But we're gonna end the show.
Is he for reals?
Thank you.
I'll just sign off and leave Reed sleeping on the Slayer.
Yep, that's what we'll do. And,
wouldn't be the first time.
Thanks for watching, and we love you all. Check us out next week on Friday Night Bricks.
He's out. He's out for real. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, I've got to get going as well.
Let's do it then.
So,
Reed can wake up and be like, we got an outro.
All right. Bye,
it'd be great
everybody.
to see you Sunday. I'm going to do that stream, Doc or Kai or Khan.
When? What? Because wasn't your spoiler show today?
No, I'm going to do I'm going to move it to Sunday and see if that helps.
Okay. Right.
At least for myself. It's so hard to cram the show in and do work and then prepare and then.
All right.
I'll try and make an appearance for the DC.
I'm still trying to get on that panel, but all right, I'll be there.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because I might be able to act. Because usually I'm asleep when you do it in the afternoon. That's why. That's why I comment like crazy in the comment section because I'm like I wasn't there to comment at you.
Is Sunday at noon? Is probably too early on the West Coast then, huh?
No, is that what time it would be?
Yeah.
Yeah, because time after that's when it's getting late.
Oh, okay.
So I can stay up late. Technically, I can stay up late for that. But we'll see. Let's just get it on Sundays, and then we'll try. I'll
I'm going to move it to Sundays, and then talk DC and talk whatever. And,
okay. But I would definitely post it beforehand, and then I'll share it to my Instagrams too, just to make sure that people know this. Like, yo.
Cool.
There's this show with Lego people.
Lego people talking Marvel instead of trying to talk all Lego the whole time.
Exactly. Well, because like the TFOLs, there's a group of the younger guys that are doing the same thing, and I'm just kind of like, I'd rather watch the older guys talk about it.
Yeah.
Because a lot of the older guys have read the original comic books that a lot of this crap is being based on, and not just watching videos on YouTube thinking that they know the storyline. It's like please, that storyline went on for 15 years. They just encapsulated it into 35 seconds. There's no way.
All right. I'll send you the link Sunday at noon Central.
All right. Which is 11 my time.
Yeah, or 11 or 10. Yeah, if you're mountain
10,
time.
10 is even better, yeah.
10. But I always leave Larry out on his mountain time. So we have all 4 time zones covered.
Oh, cool.
So, all right. Yeah, I'm going to sign off. I'll see you guys on the next stream.
All right. Yeah. See you later.
Yeah, see you guys.
Later, guys.
All right. Okay. Reed, you can you not hear me? Can you not? Like I feel bad. I feel bad just wandering away. But all right. Okay, so yeah, thanks for watching. Friday Night Bricks, the Hope Castle, and friends. Ta-ta for now.
Oh, I guess it's over. Oh gosh, sorry guys. Woke up too early this morning. Should have taken an afternoon nap. See everybody next week. Maybe see everybody on Saturday Night Lego tomorrow or whatnot.